Can't hear audio.
E3 2019, so I am counting on Bethesda to bring that doom. So am I. Captain Flash, the first one's in line for the Bethesda showcase. Look, everyone's having such a good time. Bethesda really knows how to put on a good show. My hopes for Bethesda E3, Fallout 3 on the Switch. E3 2019, so I am counting on Bethesda to bring that doom. So am I. So excited for Bethesda's E3 Conference. I have everything crossed.
Alright, it's gonna be a little laggy,
Even
so I do
within
apologize.
announcement, I can't express how much I love this game. Seth, I'm hoping for you too. Jeff, back to you.
All right, back to me as we count down to all things Bethesda, and we are in the end game now, folks. Joining me to get you completely caught up on everything from Bethesda is the editor-in-chief of Kotaku, Stephen Totillo, YouTube gamer and blogger Boogie2988, and All Elite Wrestling's Kenny Omega. All right, this is an eclectic panel, but I love it with all of the inside scoops on all things Bethesda. What shirt we got on here?
Bethesda, you suck.
Oh, I didn't know there was
Where's
a
the
suck.
canvas bags?
No, not a game, just a website. Just you battling to get into the Bethesda press conference?
I'm not a warrior woman, Jeff.
Well, I'm glad you got shirts. You got the merch now.
And there's no
Holy shit, Boogie2998.
We're not battling.
There's a standby line I heard you can stand in. Anyway, all right, moving on to all things Bethesda. So let's start with you, Boogie. What, I think you were with us last year when we were talking Bethesda. What are you hoping for? Wasn't last year you had like an inside guy at Bethesda that was giving you things?
Right, like talking about Fallout.
You had that inside source there?
Not this year.
Nope, he's gone.
Oh, we gotta fuck up here.
Fairly critical of Fallout 76 at its launch, but the game has actually come along to be a lot better than it was at launch, and I really like what they're doing with it. So I'm hoping for some Fallout 76 news today. I would love
Sorry
to see
about that, people.
Like announced officially going free to play.
Did not mean to crop it that too much. I cropped it too much.
We have to address it tonight. We'll talk about what we're doing. So I think
the game could be very great, and it's starting to get there. Really, if you look at the past.
I got my phone for the stream, so if you hear a massive echo, I do
every single
apologize.
day, and I really look forward to seeing
How do
what
I do
it's
this?
going to turn out to be.
Hit the screen.
Kenny, you a Bethesda man?
I mean, yeah, I am a Bethesda man. Fallout
There we
4
go.
is still, I would say, probably one of the most played games of my PlayStation 4 library.
Really?
Alrighty.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I get how it works. Like,
Executive Vice
Fallout
President,
3
All Elite
is Fallout New
Wrestling.
Vegas, you know what I mean?
If you're with Bethesda, then where is the
Right.
canvas
So
bags at then?
I'm not willing to count it out.
It's been over 6
I
months.
love, yeah, I'm ready for Fallout. I'm ready for Dishonored. I love Dishonored as well.
Yes.
It's another great series. So counting out Bethesda would be a bad move to make. So I'm always excited for future announcements and anything they have to offer.
The thing was last year,
Yeah.
they announced so many things.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's the thing is they kind of like, literally I think revealed their strategy for the next couple of years, especially on Todd Howard's side because the game studios. They said they're not going to talk about Starfield tonight. They're not going to talk about Elder Scrolls 6. Rumors, though.
Everybody's in this everybody and everybody else's live stream has been complaining that, oh, where's the Elder Scrolls 6? Where is Starfield? No,
Twitter,
gone.
Tommy himself has said that he would be in LA for something. Right. So hopefully we'll see something from him, the great
It's actually
creator
in
of many
pretty
of the
decent
best
quality, I'm not gonna
Resident
lie.
Evil games, and then he did the Evil Within horror series for Bethesda with a younger designer who led Evil Within 2, and it would be great to see if he puts out something new. Also, I just want to see, I always appreciate that Bethesda tries new platforms. They try different things. We saw them dabble with VR for a while. We've seen them support the Switch more than a lot of other third-party publishers. And we've seen Doom on the Switch already. And
Everyone wants Doom guy for Smash.
That would be great. Yes, that would be great if they had that. But I wonder.
No, we all know that Nintendo doesn't like Bethesda. They despise Bethesda.
Yeah.
That'd be hot.
If his ultimate was the BFG and just
Oh my God.
annihilate the screen, pixelated,
Doom Eternal, I played a couple
Super
weeks
Smash
ago.
Bros. Just became just a massive mess of
for
I don't want to say garbage, but
That is easily one of the
garbage.
most anticipated games left, and I hope we get to see a little bit more of it.
And again, like they
So hooray for live commentary.
But what I played, like people tonight see what I got to play. I mean, I was really blown away, and it's super fast and fun and classic.
Super pulse pounding, great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Just fun gun control.
Exactly.
It's great.
Yeah. So I think it's that one. I think is going to pop in a pretty good way for Bethesda. But you're right. It's an interesting year for them because coming out of Fallout 76 and what's their big holiday game? I assume it's Doom.
Yeah.
So we got another 3 minutes or so, probably less than that, until Bethesda's press conference. I'm going to be commentating heavily over that,
Also, you should think back.
and I'm also going to be throwing it into an actual video because I want to be the first one out there.
Fallout 3, I think they started. I'd have been with Todd going out and doing it. Yeah, it was only like you said, like 4 or 5 years ago.
So you're all going to get my absolute hot take.
Be prolific enough and successful enough.
This guy, wait, is he from Kotaku?
Credits to them.
Yep.
And you never know. I mean, maybe it'd be just something.
So he's from a SJW ran website. There's a lot of SJWs going on here, so I'm very glad that they didn't go full political in this for the most part. Though I think one guy was talking about toxic gaming masculinity, and I was like, are you fucking for real? I think it was in the last skit that they had, not skit, the last thing that they had, interview.
Then they have Doom this fall. It's like they tend to be, their franchises are pretty active workers, I think, versus like putting
I like how they don't put all their chips in one basket too. You know, they have
This guy that's interviewing everybody, he's not that bad, to be honest.
And all that, but one thing 2019 has proven is that survival horror is back. You know, Resident Evil.
They
2
have a
remake
woman
was
here
so
that's
good.
got like the
And
pink
so I
hair and
really do
whatnot, and
expect,
she's
you
got
know,
horse
maybe
teeth.
Evil Within
So I've been
to
kind
be
of
this
been
year.
dabbling
But I think
around
with
in
the
another,
improvements that I think 2 made on 1, it's
in a
probably
live stream that only had like 2,000 people
really
watching,
good and probably another step
and a
forward
handful of
in the
people
right
chatting,
direction.
and
to
I was
continue
just
on
cracking
that
jokes left and
trend,
right, just
which
really
is
tearing
survival
into her,
horror
just
being
looks.
remade.
Yes, I am an asshole.
I mean, it's
To deal with it.
Another Evil Within. I feel like Bethesda really does build their brands. I mean, they
Absolutely.
pray back.
I think her name is
Like,
Megan or
really
something.
try
Shit, I
and-
don't know.
Maybe they do something with it. I could also just see another Evil Within.
Yeah.
Guys, would be really
So I gotta put commentary over this just so I don't get copyright striked.
What would be the scene?
But again, who gives a shit? I don't make money anyway, so what are they gonna do? Say, oh, you can't be monetized anymore. I don't make money off my shit anyway. I don't got enough people watching my content. So
Hit us with the games we know about, the franchises we know about, and end with that nice big punch, and maybe even a splash card.
he looks like he's lost a lot of weight.
I'll settle for another
I mean, he's still
splash
pretty
card.
fat,
I
but
think
looks
that's
like he's
so far away,
lost
but I
a
think
lot
you're
of
right.
weight.
When Pete was here this morning, they did really seem to say, like, we have to, address that. And some companies would say, like, hey, we're just going to focus on the positive and what's next.
the Crash Team Racing thing that he did with another dude. That looked pretty fun. I wanted to. It's actually out this month. Like, what did they say? June 26th, 28th? I have to go pre-order that shit as soon as I get off of work. Maybe do it Tuesday.
I would expect it. I mean, people have gotten used to now this comeback story. We saw it with No Man's Sky. We saw it with the first Division.
Yep.
It's annoying and frustrating, and some people feel misled and ripped off when a game comes out and it's not as good as it was hyped or as good as it feels like it should be. But we have seen that there are studios that will
Is this that guy that...
Sorry to cut you off.
make a better game.
But we're going live right now to the Shrine
Oh, there we are.
Bethesda's
Here comes Bethesda's
free press
conference.
We'll be back right afterward.
Where is the canvas bags, Bethesda? It's been 7 months, and you still have not given out your canvas bags. Where are your canvas bags, Bethesda? Come on, Bethesda.
There is no game without the players. Really, it all comes down to you.
みんなと一緒以外は考えられない
Without you, there is no
You've completely alienated your entire Fallout fan base, Bethesda. That is like, what, 25% of your fan base that's just been shafted? So out of possibly 1 million people, you've alienated 250,000 of them
You're always there with us.
that liked your Fallout games.
You are definitely
Another 250,000 for your Elder Scrolls games, another 250,000 for your Doom games, and another 250,000 for whatever. So, just to make the math easy, it's 1/4 of your entire fucking fan base you've alienated.
And with each other as a community. It's really beautiful.
I'm Dinga Bakaba, and I used to take a week off every
I will
time
not be
the
buying
Bethesda
another
game
Bethesda
came out.
game.
My name is Mark Diaz, and when I was 8 years old,
Thought.
I used to sneak over to my buddy's house to play Doom.
I'm Rich Lambert. Daggerfall was one of the very first games that got me into the Elder Scrolls world.
I'm Dana Cristo, and I started
Feminist!
as a 16-year-old
Feminist!
gamer
I see
who wanted
feminist.
to bring joy
More
to others
feminists.
through video games.
Feminazis.
Now I'm getting
You
to
take a magnet to her
update
face and her face is coming off her head.
Programmer at id Software.
Now I get to be a part
What's
of
with all those
building
piercings?
that world as the creative director on Elder Scrolls Online.
Now I'm a UI programmer at Bethesda Game Studios, and it's everything I could have dreamed of. I see you.
Yeah, too bad you ruined Fallout 76. No, you
I
don't.
see you.
No, you do not. You do not see us. And that guy's wearing a picture of California on his shirt.
We are all.
We are all.
We are all. We are all.
Yeah, you say you're all Bethesda, but I guarantee you half of you worked on Fallout 76 and completely wrecked the entire Fallout franchise. I like ruining games. What the fuck was that? Goblin Veteran. Instead of Goblin Veteran, it's Raider Veteran. So, yeah, there you go. It's the same engine over and over and over and over. What the fuck is with this garbage music? So I gotta commentate over this fucking garbage music just so I don't get copyright struck down. I know why. I don't know why they choose to play garbage music over these fucking shitty ass trailers. That was evil within garbage. What is this? What is happening? I see two catmen trying to fight now. Cars flying over them. Wow, what is happening? Is that X-01? What's with the clown in the back? Oh, that's a garbage ass shotgun and some more demons. Blood, gore, and changing into medieval times. Now into the future, now post-apocalyptic. Nazi swastikas. Oh no, demonetized. You showed swastikas. Swastikas. Susan Wojcicki, where's your demonetization of this channel?
Please welcome Bethesda's Senior Global Vice President of Marketing, Pete Hines.
Wow, the stream is very laggy. I do apologize. My internet's kind of garbage, so if it does lag a little bit, just try refreshing.
Thank you.
Where's the canvas bags?
Thank you very much.
Where are the canvas bags?
Awesome.
Canvas bags, where are they?
Being here. Thank everyone watching around the world for tuning in to watch our 5th annual E3 showcase. This is a night
Everybody clapping.
dedicated to those who love games, who love the incredible entertainment that games provide. This past year, you fought demons on Mars and Nazis in America.
He said Nazis,
Assassins
demonetized.
in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors. A lot of us. And survivors in the Wasteland.
What was that, like
And you
5
took
people
part
that
on
just
these
screamed for
amazing
Fallout
adventures
76?
on PC, console, VR, mobile, or wherever and however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other
Not
players,
really.
with friends, and with family.
If there was my world, I'd be
You've built
murdering
large
people and
global communities
becoming a raider, but there's no
This
human
year, we wanna give
NPCs in
special recognition to
Fallout
the
76, so
extraordinary Bethesda
can't do that.
community.
It's garbage.
As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to us. I've almost been at this company for
Then where's the
20 years.
canvas bags
And when I
at?
first started,
You can tell that I really don't care for this press conference. I'm completely rooting for anybody that actually does care
one
for
of my
it.
first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games. It was a great way to start my career at Bethesda because it was the perfect reminder of why we do what we do. And like so many others at Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events around the world. I've enjoyed meeting so many of you and getting your thoughts and feedback.
Where's the
So
canvas
tonight, I'll be
bags?
taking time throughout the show to hear directly from some of you in the Bethesda community.
It's been 7 months. Where's the
Thrilled
canvas
tonight to
bags?
show our fans the lineup of great games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere of some exciting new games, and we'll go deep on Doom Eternal.
You may say that you are for the community, but you make an attempt to make games for the community. You fuck that up. Then you make garbage products and sell them to
If
us.
you're ready, let's kick
And
it off.
not what you
and to get an
advertise.
update from our friends at one of the most celebrated development studios in the world, Bethesda Game Studios. Please welcome studio head and my good friend, Todd Howard.
Oh, hey, look, it's Hod Towers, the guy who rips everybody off. Where's the bags? Where's the bags?
Thank Thank
The
you.
canvas bags. It's been 7 months. Canvas bags.
Everybody.
That's what you
We
say.
have had an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios.
Not giving out canvas bags, I see.
Some of that excitement impressed you're still here. Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever.
Where's your proof?
It's all of you who have made these worlds what they are. Take Fallout 76.
Ha ha ha! What a joke! Fallout 76 blows dick.
A game we'd never done before. Had a lot of difficulties at launch. And we got a lot of well-deserved criticism.
But where's your canvas bags? Canvas bags! It's been 7 months.
The team kept working on it, and
No, they haven't.
Playing it. And through all of that,
No, they haven't.
something amazing has happened. It's thanks to all of you.
My character's still stuck underneath the map.
One of the best online communities we've ever seen.
The best is the worst.
Post-apocalyptic survival game where you can do
No, take that back. Anthem's the worst.
To each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us.
That's because it's all forced, Todd Howard. You punish those who are crackheads.
And we have a lot more in store this year for Fallout 76. But first,
the only reason why people help each other out is because it's not really worth griefing people. You're actually punished for being an asshole.
It became our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout Shelter. Absolutely incredible.
Oh, I like other tools, Blades. I like playing on mobile phone.
To tell you what's coming to Blades, let me introduce project leader Craig Lafferty and art director Matt Carafano.
Lafferty. That's a weird name. Let's laugh him off the stage because it's all nothing but garbage. Wow, these guys look old. Well, she's covered in tattoos and piercings on her face.
And thanks again to all of you for making Blades #1.
As
How,
someone who's
though?
worked on the Elder
Proof.
Scrolls
Where's your
for
proof?
20 years, it's been incredible to bring this world to your phones in an all-new way. We still love those classic dungeon crawlers, and it's clear you do as well.
And whether you're exploring a dungeon or rebuilding
All
your town,
250,000
it's
out
great
of
to be
1
able to
million
do it
fans.
wherever you are.
Since it's E3, we're releasing our biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles. An all-new custom jewelry system.
Microtransactions.
A brand new Dragon quest line.
Microtransactions. 99 cents for the Dragon Quest line and $1.99 for all the other jewelry. Hooray!
More,
Activision.
But best of all, it's coming out tonight.
Alright, yep. Pay to win.
So
We're going to Activision route.
And give it a try.
Or I should say EA route. Activision's not that
And we're
bad,
also
though.
hard at work
To be fair.
on our arena mode for this fall that'll feature
Activision's
PvP,
horrible with
your
microtransactions,
own
but
guilds,
EA is
and
pay to win.
visiting your
And that's what these guys are. Pay to win.
Most exciting this year, we're also bringing Blades to an all-new platform.
Good
Switchblade.
God. Switchblades. Switchblades. Are you kidding me? Are you? Wow. So they're just porting Skyrim over to the phone, and then the phone port of Skyrim gets ported over to the Switch, which already has the Elder Scrolls port. So it's basically the Switch port to the phone, and then the Switch port of the phone port is back to the port of the Switch. What? You're basically just porting something over and back over again. Hooray! Original ideas. Let's applaud the original idea.
Blades is coming this fall to the Nintendo Switch, and yes, it's still free.
Very clever name, Switchblades.
Blades is the perfect fit for the Switch. You can play on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls. But best of all, it's cross-play and cross-progression with the mobile version. So you can start tonight on mobile, and all your progress will carry over. And it's playable here at E3 in our booth and Nintendo's.
Yeah.
Wow, hooray, original ideas. Let's applaud the definitely original idea.
And for those of you playing
Why is that
on
woman
mobile,
dressed like
we
Mickey
also have
Mouse?
some special rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week. So download tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks again.
It's a shit idea.
Now, let me introduce Jeff and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's the dumpster fire. We have the small little trash fire, and we have this massive dumpster fire. Alright, let's applaud the dumpster fire.
Hi,
Look at these tubby morons.
And I'm co-studio director Tom Mustaine. On behalf of everyone at Bethesda Game Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us, stuck with us, and helped shape the world of Fallout 76.
Don't you mean you want to exploit us for more money? Pay to win? Do you like to pay to win Fallout 76?
It's incredible what the game has become. You've told
Pay to win.
us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building, legendary weapons, player vending, and of course, the dreaded sheep squatch.
What?
We've also been working on our biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders. And it will fundamentally change the game.
It's been some time since Vault 76 opened its door. And we all discovered that Appalachia isn't quite...
It's Appalachia. I grew up in Pennsylvania. We've never said Appalachia. Fucking fakes.
A lot of things.
There we go, Mirelurk Kings. Just
any of us
bring that back.
For people to actually come back.
Are you from that vault?
Holy shit.
We've traveled pretty far. Heard there's hope here in Appalachia.
Appalachia!
Rebuilding, fighting back.
You don't say Factia, you say Fascia. Was that an M60?
Right by your side.
I might actually hop back into this game if my character isn't stuck underneath the map.
Everything. And the one thing we've learned is this. You gotta claim the wasteland before it claims you.
What the fuck was that thing?
Are you with us?
It's turning into Dead Space. Well, it's about goddamn time. This game is starting to shape up to be something decent, from the looks of it.
That's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76.
Everybody is actually stoked about that. He's
Not
really stoked,
just
holy hell.
NPCs, but a full quest line, new rewards, and as you saw, full dialogue trees.
It is about time.
This is a long-term story we're telling. Year one was about the vault doors opening and all of you settling the wasteland. Year two is about people coming back to reclaim it. Like previous Fallout games, these characters have their own stories and goals. It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences. The Wastelanders update is coming this fall and will be free for all Fallout 76 players.
I might actually hop back into it. Might. The game played like shit, so maybe it actually plays good now.
In the spirit of free, we're doing something special just for E3. Fallout 76 is going to have a free trial for everyone starting tomorrow.
So I paid $60 for the game when it first launched. They dropped it down to 30, and now it's a free trial week.
To see what Fallout 76 and its growing community have become. We can't wait to welcome all of you. And because so many of you are going to be joining us, we thought we'd also give you a sneak peek this week at an all-new game mode. Check it out.
What the fuck? A new game mode. Is it... What the fuck is this?
Your first test was making it to the vault. Now, your real trial begins. Currently, there is no overseer of Vault 51. Perhaps you will be the one.
Huh. This looks interesting.
Of leadership. So I have devised a unique process of elimination. A battle to the death is the only sure way to judge the superior candidate.
Oh my god, Battle Royale.
Should prove interesting.
It's a fucking Battle Royale, are you shitting me? Well, I mean, it's PvP, so... I love how they have these remakes of good songs, and then the guy just kind of sings like shit. John Denver's original version was better. So Johnny Cash did it better. When it burn, burn, burn. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. Burn, scum. Getting on that Fortnite action. Well, it's more like PUBG, really, but still. I guess, what's it called? Ring of Fire. Vault 51 Ring of Fire.
Good luck.
The fucking chats were right. They fucking called it Fallout 76 Battle Royale. Everybody knew this weeks beforehand that they were gonna do this as a joke.
Battle Royale in Fallout 76.
This is a fucking joke.
Nuclear Winter is a battle royale.
The woman,
born
the
from
Asian woman,
Fallout
looked pretty
universe.
disappointed.
From power armor to perk cards, from camp building to contending with wasteland creatures, and of course my
Fortnite 2. Oh, the chat in this stream I'm kind of bumming off of is just going crazy. Fallout Battle Royale.
Game. We love playing it, and we think you will too.
No, you mean you're talking about PUBG?
So check out the sneak peek and let us know what you think. Remember, all of Fallout 76, including Nuclear Winter, is free to try this week on all platforms.
My nipples are milky now. Thank you. That's a lot of enthusiasm right there.
So jump in tomorrow. We can't wait to see you.
Thanks again.
Yeah, you can't wait for us to spend money on those health packs and weapon fixer things.
Everything we've talked about that's coming this year is free. We get to
even Fallout 76? Well, I want my money back.
Of passionate developers across 4 studio locations in North
I wouldn't call them
America
passionate.
working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6.
Get on with it.
We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the time you spend in them is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support, but really, even more so, I want to thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
No, we put our faith in you, and you completely destroyed our faith. You fucking suck. Who the hell is this weirdo? Is he a midget? No, he's just really small.
Hello.
Shinji Mikami. Is he gonna say Omairo mo Shindae and then kill everybody?
It's Monday morning there, but they are watching.
And Monday now. I shouldn't be taking the piss out of this Japanese. I'm almost half tempted to start learning Japanese again.
Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Tango.
Is this like a Bethesda subsidiary?
Tokyo.
Oh, ooh, Japanese game. Set in Japan. How original! No, Ghostwire does seem kind of original, at least with the name.
It is an action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal enemy and rid the city of supernatural evil.
Evil Within 3, basically.
You love it.
What did you just say? It's gonna be hype? Some guy in the audience is screaming.
To tell you more about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Tango, Ikumi Nakamura.
hell was that was screaming? Yeah. Oh my god, is that a feminist?
Wow. Wow, so many people. Wow.
People.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigato, Mr. or Mrs. Roboto. Domo arigato.
Such a big stage makes me nervous.
Everything for Japanese chicks, and she's not that horrible looking. Not gonna lie.
We are making a new kind of action-adventure game.
She's got a choker on, I just noticed.
But not the survival horror game that we are known for. People are vanishing in Tokyo. You must find out why. You will encounter conspiracies and the occult. You have
She's trying very hard to speak English as best as she can.
Face challenges.
I give you an A for effort,
and save
but your execution is a D+.
In the game, you will meet spirits. Some dangerous, some peaceful.
What?
And survivors that each have their own stories. You will need to ask yourself, it is normal or paranormal? I ask myself this question every time I go to
She said question like she was French. Question. I cannot replicate that.
Just kidding. We are very excited. Let's take a look. Mite ne. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Adorable. What the hell? Oh, this actually looks pretty interesting now. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo domo. Huh. I'm in the spirit. How can I get enough? You're a strange animal. That's what I know. You're a strange animal. Can I follow? Got to follow. Huh. This is a pretty. Huh. Doge. Ah. Demon. So this looks like a cross between Evil Within and Alan Wake. This actually looks really cool. It's like a Japanese Alan Wake. Are they called the Taken? Oh, this looks... You have legitimately captured my attention. Hey, it's a Yoshi guy from Soul Calibur. It's the power of Dio's stand, the world.
Fear the unknown. Attack it.
Dio! What's this, another Starfield trailer?
I'm not Bethesda Games. I work as a mechanical engineer.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
I'm an event planner.
In real life, I'm a systems administrator.
Program assistant for a private school for children with autism.
I'm trying to be an artist. I
Do we?
like to think of myself.
Why do we care about these people?
Make like back-end
Oh my
systems
god!
It's really boring.
Is she a ghoul?
Maybe permanently or temporarily. I'm a full-time streamer.
I got a YouTube
She,
channel.
like she was missing an iris.
I'm a social worker.
Teaching.
She must be like a.
I'm a game
She must have like the
developer,
Rinnegan.
video game
Look like she had the Byakugan from Naruto and just one
That game
eye.
came out. I remember being in the 8th grade, and a buddy of
It's
mine
a
gave me
direct
shareware
descendant of
demo
Hinata.
on, 3.5-inch floppy disks.
My older
Floppy
brother
disks.
Fallout 3, and
I thought you said
took his
floppy
copy and
dicks.
played it when he wasn't home.
Fallout 4. Ugh. Gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that
I bet you have like a million mods for that
a
game.
lot bigger than things I was used to.
Is that Meatloaf?
Put in Shimmering, the first city
Was that
to
Meatloaf?
go to in Somerset. It was amazing.
You would look out and you'd be like, oh, I want to go there.
I like
And then you
feminists.
could go there, which was wild.
go out into the world,
It was
go in any
wild.
direction that you want to go.
The exploration and the weirdness and the alienness of it.
I played Oblivion. I tell you, it probably saved
I
my
played
life.
Oblivion.
It was
I
one of
tell
my
you,
first
tip of life.
experiences with a fantasy world that was that
What are you wearing?
immersive. Love the dragons. Scatter the dragons.
If you take down a dragon, you can definitely take down any illness.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout. Add dragons to Rage.
No,
Add
do
dragons
not.
to everything.
Dragons are a cliche.
Mecha
They are
dragons.
garbage.
More dragons.
Dragons are a cliche. Keep them out of gaming.
Studio director at ZeniMax Online Studios.
Christ almighty. Fucking burn the dragons. Get rid of them. Massive cliche. They're all over Game of Thrones, all over Elder Scrolls. Pretty much all over Fallout 76.
Wow, thank you.
Sick and fucking tired of dragons.
Thank you, everyone.
The only dragons that deserve to be in games are Pokemon. I like
I just
Charizard.
want to shout out to our friend Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, the Elder Scrolls Online has dragons.
Oh my god. Everybody's
Right now, in
typing
fact,
fake
players are
news in
deep
the
into
chat.
Season of the Dragon, our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons.
Catwoman. Oh, you like that furry pussy though, don't you?
Tonight's focus on the community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax Online Studios because ESO literally would not exist without you. Watching you play the game,
Or the furry
streaming,
fandom.
telling stories, hearing your feedback, we understand that you are the most important part of the world of Tamriel.
Is he talking about furries? I think he's talking about furries. I think he himself is a furry.
Thank you for making ESO the extraordinary adventure it is today. The past year has been a huge success for ESO. More Game of the Year awards, millions more players have joined. So many, in fact, that we recently.
I think I got rid of
more
this
server
game, to be honest.
capacity
I don't know, I
just
might
to
still have it.
support all the new players in Tamriel.
All the new furry women in Tamriel that you can boink.
ESO just keeps getting bigger and better.
It gets
Just
bigger,
a few
like
days
my
ago,
dick.
we launched the Elder Scrolls Online elsewhere.
M&Ms.
The latest chapter. The latest chapter in the game where you're able to visit for the first time the homeland of the Khajiit, as well as control the dead as the new Necromancer class. And if you haven't played it yet, Elsewhere is the perfect starting point for new players.
I started there and I fucking died multiple
When we
times.
announced Season of the Dragon, we kicked it off by showing you a video about how dragons were unleashed on Elsewhere. And we ended with a cliffhanger. Now, I'm really excited to show you what happens next. Check out
Are you?
the
Are
world
you?
premiere.
I love there's only like 20 people cheering. Oh, Catwoman. What do they call it? A pussy pussy? Little furries. Pussy pussy. Just trying to be the guy from Assassin's Creed. Can we replace this dragon with a F-16 fighter jet? I think it'd be absolutely hilarious just to see an F-16 just go to town on medieval England, wherever this is set up. Fantasyland. There's the F-16 again. Fire homing missile. Now where's the Oppressor Mark II's at? You gotta have an Oppressor Mark II to take down this giant dragon. And if you don't have an Oppressor Mark II, then you're garbage. Or a Deluxo. No, your horse is dead, bitch. Oh, here comes Ezio from Assassin's Creed. This is really turning into fucking Game of Thrones. So he turned into a skeleton man. I believe the old adage goes, TANK! It's like the skeleton version of the tank from Left 4 Dead. Get shot, bitch. Here we go, King Alexios the First. Oh, Mrs. Pussy. Oh, Ancient Gear Golem attack. That's awesome. A very horrid image just came into my mind. Could you imagine just seeing that dragon's dick just flopping all around while it's walking? Oh god. So you hissed at the dragon. Well, the first thing you want to do is shoot it right where its nutsack is. You'll completely annihilate it. Its weak point is its dick. She's going for the dick. She wants that D. Nope, she's flying away. She don't want the D anymore. You know, she's gonna try to suck it off and immobilize it that way. Oh, there it is, just a floppy schlong. Just imagine just seeing it right then and there, just flopping all about. Just jump. Yeah, fucking John Wick style. I can't imagine the pain. In all realism, it's not going to be flying after you've cut the wing off. Here you go. She did. Oh, yep. I guess all cats have 9 lives. Now he's gonna be ready to it's fucking Kratos. Well, I guess Kratos boinks any pussy that he sees. Oh, there's another one. What you meant to say was...
That's right, another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the return of Sai Sahan, the legendary Red Guard Swordmaster. He's the legendary Red Guard Swordmaster.
Are you talking about Kratos?
Part of the original 5 companions. He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group of dragon hunting warriors you've seen in other Elder Scrolls games. He'll be featured in our 4th quarter story DLC named Dragonhold.
Dragonwhore.
Which will complete the season of the Dragon. We've got a lot more to share about the return of Sai and the Dragon Guard, which will unveil.
It's been around for like 2 years now.
Later
Season of Dragon. Oh, fucking hell. I don't keep up with this shit.
Before then, keep an eye out for a dungeon DLC adventure called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got 2 people watching. Hello, people.
Thank you so much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're humbled by your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm for the game motivates us every day. You guys are seriously awesome. Thank you.
No, there we go. Just a handful of people giving a standing ovation.
Something else to talk about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax.
Sit your asses down.
We have several other projects, one of which we're ready to reveal tonight.
Elder Scrolls Online 2?
And to tell us all about it is the game's creative director, Kira Schlitt.
Kira Schlitt. I bet you she has a schlit inside of her pants. Boy, she's thick.
Hi, everyone.
She's probably in her 40s. She's not that bad looking for being in her 40s.
Completely different. Imagine a classic Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play mobile game form. Let's take a look.
Mobile gaming. What is this shit? What the fuck? I feel like it's just like a failed 80s cartoon. Well, it's got that failed 80s cartoon vibe to it. Antagonize the human race? What? What the fuck? I like elevator music. Well, he's dead. support Dogman. Did you say you don't give a fuck and then censor it? There's something a little incestuous about that.
So,
And people are
there's
going to
a
be
new
asking, where did you
branch
draw your
on Commander
conclusions
Keen's
at?
family tree.
Out of
and
my
they're
ass.
heading to iOS and Android. If you're hearing about Commander Keen for the first time, it was one of the first PC action games created by id Software in the early 90s.
Id Software.
Yeah.
No wonder.
It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth. All of us at ZeniMax Online
Alter
Studios
ego.
want to give a
So
really
he's got
big
split
thanks to our
personality
friends
disorder.
at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game.
I lost an M&M. You cunt. You'll pay for this.
So,
No, I
tonight,
found it.
as we introduce Commander Keen to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And Billy.
Wow, that's
Twin geniuses who
original.
follow in their famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are, of course, funny and powerful, but the game is also full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys. The twins build wacky gadgets from household items to save the Earth from
Rated
certain
E10.
alien destruction.
Rated 10 and up.
Drag and drop
I bet you that's what
gadgets
the rating's
to
gonna
summon
be.
allies, attack enemies, and move through the environment.
What the fuck?
Choose from a caboodle of contraptions to
pay to
conquer
win.
challenges. And try
If
saying
it's
that
mobile,
5
it's
times
pay to
fast.
win.
The twins go on adventures in story mode, which tells some of the
Oh, they're
classic
definitely
Commander Keen
incestuous.
tales, as well as a whole bunch of brand new ones. In
The one's
story
name is
mode,
Billy and the other
you'll
one's name is
overcome
Belay.
aliens, collect power-ups,
original.
and explore Mars
spelled the same way.
and beyond. You can also go helmet to helmet with other players in battle mode, a
What the fuck does that mean?
real-time, head-to-head race through an alien landscape where you need to control checkpoints and claim the flag to gain ultimate victory. Commander Keen will soft launch
Winner,
this
winner, chicken
summer
dinner.
on iOS and Android phones.
Do you not have phones? I was almost tempted to type
Please
that
go
into the
visit
chat that I'm streaming
gokeen.com
this
to
off
pre-register
of.
to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait to kick some asteroid with you all. Thanks.
I'm ready to kick some ass. Just say ass. Say it in fucking TV, so say fucking ass. You cunt.
Thank you, Kira.
I sense SJW.
At Bethesda, we, like you,
Thank you, Kira.
love mobile games. In addition to Blades and the upcoming Commander Keen, millions of you have enjoyed Fallout Shelter, which has now reached over 150 million downloads.
Half the fucking
and
time I go and try to reopen the game, it crashes. And that's on both of my phones. And well, one's an iPod 5,
collectible
so...
card games, we brought the Elder Scrolls Legends to mobile, so you could experience the Elder Scrolls in a new way.
Elder
This year,
Scrolls
the
Shelter.
Legends community has continued
Or
to
Skyrim
grow
Shelter.
thanks to a lot of upgrades, new features, and new content. It's a great experience for a night of gaming or a quick match
This is
over
so
a cup
embarrassing. A lot of people were not liking this. This is really embarrassing right here, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, is this that card game that they had that they ripped off of Magic the Gathering? It's Gathering. Are they fighting a lawsuit with this game that they ripped off a bunch of people? Yeah, I think they're fighting a massive lawsuit for plagiarism over this game. Just put his nutsack right on the fucking table. This is a Catman? Well, yeah, he's a furry, so he's gonna be one of those weirdos that bangs a Catman. What the hell is that? Crab people. Crab people. Look like crabs. Talk like people. Crab people. Thought. Thought. Oh, I see a thought. I thought I seen a thought. And she killed that guy. Absolute murder.
Make your play.
Well, my play would be whip out my dick. has just summoned out his Sharingan. What he thought it was. This is embarrassing as hell. Is that the Elder Scrolls Blades? Oh, Elder Scrolls Legends. That's fucking retarded. I like ripping off Gwent.
See? Dragons. If you enjoy other card games but are looking for something that provides a little
The only
deeper
card game
challenge,
that's good is
you can
fucking
download Legends for free on the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
App
Maybe
Store and begin
Pokemon,
playing
but there's
tonight.
no Pokemon card
Legends'
game on
next expansion,
video game
Moons
consoles,
of
so...
Elsewhere, will be available on June 27th for PC, Mac, mobile, and tablet. You can head over to Bethesda Net to get a glimpse at the new cards and content, or play it this week in our booth. I'll see you there, clapping.
Yeah, hooray for a shout out to the one guy you know you paid
Speaking
to
of
be
new
there.
content, 3 weeks ago we released Rage 2, and now Insanity Rules.
The game is fucking empty. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen
Insanity Rules
fucking
for
people
millions of
playing it.
players
You
around
can
the
clear
world.
this game in like 5 hours.
wanted
It's
to
that
do
empty.
more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open-world shooter. We've already
Well, it's kinda
added community
Doom-based,
challenges
so-
that reward you just for having fun in the wasteland, and we've got a lot more planned with new features rolling out this week. The world of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even
FPS
more
porn.
insane.
I just realized. New shit coming. Oh, I like the fucking vulgarity. So it's like an 80s kind of thing. Jesus Christ, it went full 80s. I don't know if this is a copyrighted song or not, but I'm gonna kind of just... So they have cheat codes in this game. They're not really cheat codes, they're just fucking extras that you have to unlock. But, someone's playing the Nintendo Wii theme in the background, so enjoy that as well. Hey, bald guy. Oh, it's the me music. That's what it was.
That's my next tattoo.
Someone's playing Nintendo Wii in the background on this stream. Wait, is this even the official stream? Because I know for a fact I clicked it. Yeah, I did. This is the official stream. New sheets. I feel like they're trying to become Grand Theft Auto, but they're not, so, I mean... Who's this fat fuck? Get rid of the fat fuck. What is this shit? New ways to fuck shit up. That's awesome. How about new ways to completely annihilate things? Huh? You don't need the vulgarity. But I put the vulgarity in because I'm an asshole. So, maybe this game is made by assholes. Maybe we can connect. Uh-oh! Social Justice Warrior Stein! I don't know what's going on with the stream. It's playing fucking Wii music.
After liberating America from the Nazi scum in Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus,
Social Justice Warrior Stein, hooray!
this
Let's applaud the
year we take you
feminazism.
back to Europe with 2 new Wolfenstein games.
Oh.
First, we are bringing Nazi killing into virtual reality with Wolfenstein Cyberpilot.
No, this game wouldn't be so bad if they didn't put in the SJW propaganda. I'm gonna just talk over this guy because this guy pisses me off.
Nazi war machines and turn them against their creators. Cyberpilot
Never mind, I
will
lied.
be available this July.
Anyway, who cares about
and
this?
It's playable this week in our E3 booth.
But, yeah, the game wouldn't be so bad if they didn't force the SJW whammon or powerful bullshit in Wolfenstein
If you
2.
haven't fought Nazis in VR, you don't know what you are missing.
I already fight Nazis in Fallout 4 with
But,
mods.
As I said, we have 2 new Wolfenstein games.
It's Wolfenstein.
This summer we are going to be launching
Ich bin ein Mann.
Wolfenstein Youngblood.
This game is an SJW fucking wreck. They aired this last year and it's just nothing but whamming.
With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game.
It's filled with
You will have
propaganda.
more weapons and weapon upgrades than ever before, more ways to customize your playstyle, and, of course, even more evil Nazis to kill.
This game is probably gonna pull out the swastika anyway. Or they're gonna be like, oh, they're alt-right! They're alt-right!
You can kill
The
those
Republicans!
Nazis with a friend.
Yeah, you have a liberal progressive socialist and liberal progressive communist.
Yes, Wolfenstein is going co-op. Youngblood is set in the 1980s, 2 decades after the new Colossus. BJ Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi-occupied Paris, and it's up to his twin daughters.
Why don't they say German-occupied Paris? Demonetized. Demonetized. Right then and there.
In Youngblood, you can still play by yourself, or you can partner with a pal to double up on shooting, stabbing, and killing Nazis.
As either a pregnant bitch or a pregnant transgender. Your pick.
Paris. Nazi country. That's where Papa is?
That
So
armor
that's
is
where we're
fucking
going.
godly. I love
We
that
can
armor.
find him. Together.
Ooh, vertibirds. We're in Fallout now.
Assignment suitable for 2 Nazi killers such as yourselves.
Of course, they gotta be powerful whammon. Did this show her tits in first person? If they actually do, I'm gonna be very impressed. So you're playing as psychopaths.
Stewardesses.
Oh, they both look like lesbians. Are they incestuous too? Nah, their tit size are very small, so they're not gonna have that. Yeah, this game is just. No, they're. Why would you call them wolves? Call them Wolverines. Wolverines are way more vicious. Did you ever see a fucking Wolverine fight a wolf? Jesus Christ. Look at National Geographic. This game looks like a fucking comic book.
Just enjoy life for a second, Jess.
Let me guess, they're both gonna be lesbians. And they're gonna be as savage as ever, just slaughtering every fucking thing. This is garbage. What a garbage game. You don't need to make it that violent. I mean,
Wolfenstein
yeah, but still.
Youngblood releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One,
Nice
Nintendo
SJW
Switch,
game. People were calling it out
and
too.
PC on July 26th.
Why can't it be a brother and a sister? No, they're gonna have 2 whammon.
And if you can't wait, stop by our E3 booth to play this week. Thank you. And now,
Mein
I'd like to
Kampf.
welcome
People
to
in
the
the
stage
comment section
my
are
dear
going crazy.
friends from Arcane Lyon, who worked with us on these 2 Wolfenstein games,
Jesus Christ.
Dinga and Sebastian.
Oh, he's a definite SJW. What are these SJWs? This crowd is just not pleased.
We love you too.
They look like a discount Key and Peele. Dinga. Sebastian.
Hi, I'm Dinga Bakaba and game director at Arcane Lyon.
Bonsoir, I'm Sébastien Mitton, art director in the same studio.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight, we're excited
Are these
to
guys
announce
French?
our latest first-person
They
action
sound
game.
French.
It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
Let me begin by saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef.
What the fuck did
This
you
is
just
a
say?
place of mystery, where looks,
can kill.
This is such a...
The
Alright,
game
no.
takes place during what we say in
Yeah,
French
they're very
is
loud.
the footy, the time
Yes.
of madness.
Yes.
And now that we've given you a
Yep,
small
very
taste
loud.
of the world, let us introduce you to our two deadly rivals.
Yeah, I don't
Colt
mind that. It was just
and
my
Juliana.
father coming in. Is that a scorpion? Ugh, more Bethesda garbage. And it is the Bethesda fucking conference, and I'm commentating over.
This isn't a paradise.
Black Reef. That's racist. Oh, black protagonist, white antagonist. So we got black people versus white people.
In this endless, eternal cycle.
You know, if this is organic and whatnot, I'm fine with it. But if this is literally just black people versus white people, this is such a massive propaganda piece. And there you go.
Is on this island.
Oh. What's she, a white person sympathizer?
Go on any longer.
Killing white people.
The more days I repeat,
The longer that I'm out here,
the more certain I am.
of what I have to do.
What the fuck does that mean?
The cycle
The only way to break this cycle
is to kill you.
What's the point of this fucking game then? So he's killing nothing but white people from the seams of it. Well, I like respawning.
Time is on my side.
Well, that looks kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, blonde chick. My only weakness. Blonde skinny chicks with a nice chest.
Deathloop combines a mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels, and of
That
course,
game, 12 minutes,
arcane
looks
signature
way better than this
gameplay
crap.
that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Because in the endless clash between these two extraordinary assassins, how you play is up to you.
Plus, I think it's really fucking cool.
Language. Language. He swore. He swore. Demonetized. I hear Susan smashing the demonetization
Maybe
button.
you should have said that in French, actually.
Maybe not.
But it's also pretty fucking true.
Demonetized.
Because we will take you on a trip unlike
Demonetized.
any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Well, these guys are demonetized.
It's a wonderful way to get away from all the pressures in life.
I think the sense of community is...
It would be a good place to get rid of, or get away from the pressures of life if you didn't put so much political SJW propaganda in our games.
shell and stop being an introvert.
I could like be a hero.
Oh, there she is with the woman with the Byakugan eye.
Creative, really fun, really talented people.
Meet people who are in my group that I've only known.
Jesus
as a
Christ, she looks like a
character.
meth head.
Made more
It's Meatloaf!
online than I have in real life.
The games that you bring out just helps people, honestly.
My parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just
Yeah.
kind of put me out of the worry.
This
and
guy looks like he
stress.
had throat cancer at one
I was
point.
in a dark place for a while, and I told myself I wasn't going to be there anymore. And so now the only dark places that I'm allowed to go are in dungeons and ESO.
Just being someone
Really?
who is LGBT, it's nice.
Oh my
to be
god, I
able
called it. She's a
to sit down and
fucking
play these games.
liberal propaganda garbage. I will
Really nice
talk
to see
over
that
all of
the
you.
storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big worlds with these amazing stories.
He looks like the type of kid that would, during the Vietnam War, just strap a bomb to his vest, go up to an American soldier, and then just detonate himself. You wanna bring in the fucking politics? I could bring in the alternate politics. Alt-pult.
comes from a passion to deliver the very best experiences
Speaking
for our
of,
players.
I got an idea for a video game,
I'm James
and if somebody
Altman,
actually
Director
makes
of
this
Publishing
and
at
credits
Bethesda.
me, I will be extremely happy. Basically, it'd be like a Vietnam War type of video game where you would start off in a Huey with your M60 shooting out the window, and then you're flying over like a forest and you're just shooting the shit out of Viet Cong. And then you get over to this open field, and all of a sudden you just see Hueys just fall from the sky. And then you fly over to the next forest, and a missile comes up and knocks your helicopter down. You're stuck in the you're deep in Viet Cong territory. And your goal is to escape Vietnam, or at least get to a safe zone so one of your American soldiers can come and help you. And it would be extremely gory. You would see like your friend just kind of laying there, just like bleeding, but barely alive. You'd see like one of the pilots just like completely ripped apart from the crash. The co-pilot just sitting there, just like dazed, barely, he's barely holding on. And then like the Viet Cong pull him out, and you're barely conscious. They pull him out, and they just slit his throat as slowly as they can, and you just see all this blood just shooting out. And then you're
there have been 1 billion mod downloads for Fallout and Skyrim.
I heard mods.
We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology, revealed in our E3 booth in 2012.
Yeah, anyway.
Yes,
So then they pull your partner out,
by tape and worn by our very
and then
own
he's
Tim
sitting there, and he's like, he's got his broken leg to tell him to stand up, and they just put a bullet in his head. And then you're trying to reach for your pistol, and then one of the Vietnam commanders comes up, steps on your hand, and just smashes it into the ground. And then he grabs your pistol. You hear a gunshot, and it's like in your back, and then he pistol whips you, knocks you out, and then you survive it, and then when you wake up, you're in a POW camp, and then your main objective is to escape, and you can find 3 other soldiers out there in the forest, and you can rescue with them, but when they die permanently, and you get like bonuses if you bring them back all alive. But you could be as savage as possible. You'd be able to like dismember Viet Cong members, and you'd have like this fear gauge of how much the Viet Cong fear you. And if you're as brutal as possible, you can set up like totems of like Viet Cong heads, mount their limbs on like strings, and just be a total like brutal psychopath if you wanted to. And the higher your fear meter is, the more likely the small squads are going to just turn and run at your sight of them. You can be as stealthy as possible, or you can go in like guns blazing. If you go in guns blazing, it'll still raise your fear meter up, but it's not going to be just as effective as just being like a brutal savage.
We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach.
It can also wear on your mental state too. So whenever you're being a total savage and your fear meter's all the way up because you're mounting pikes with Viet Cong heads on, and you're wearing. You can also wear like Viet Cong skin suits as well. Your mental state would start like deteriorating rapidly, and then it would get to the point where you'd be barely functioning, and you would literally have to continuously kill or you would lose health. So it'd become like an addiction.
It means that streaming games will be faster and better with Orion. And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers.
What the fuck are they going on about?
Matter
oh, I like microtransactions.
Family are sucking up all the bandwidth, or if you live far away from a data center. With Orion, you'll still be able to stream your game at max settings.
I'd like to see that.
Now, as with any new computer technology,
this guy with the cane looks kind of sad. I feel bad for him.
Can it play Doom?
Oh, now they're talking about Doom.
Good question. Can it stream?
Doom!
First-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. Let's see.
Why do you want 4K so much? Who gives a shit about 4K? Doesn't look that better. Doesn't look that much better than fucking 1080.
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale,
return the flask.
Doom 2016 right now to that mobile device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity. That's Doom
Oh, fear
at
my
60 frames per second
curse.
without perceptible latency.
If you don't get where that's from, then
And
you're
we
sad.
want you all to experience this powerful streaming technology yourself as we test and refine it. So for a chance to be among the first in the world to stream Doom 2016 for free, all you need to do is join the Doom Slayers Club by registering at slayersclub.com tonight. Because everybody could use a little more Doom in their lives.
Sounds like the five neckbeards screaming. Do you not have phones? Do you not have phones? There's a lot of Arabs in this chat. It's scaring the shit out of me. Are they screaming Allahu Akbar in the chat? The world may never know. The only reason why I say that is because there's a lot of blood and gore, and all of a sudden I just seen a bunch of Arab.
It is their time to give penance. You are not one man.
See, they ripped the locust off from Gears of War. The back thing from Dead Space.
No longer your people to save.
Well, I mean, this is the closest thing we're gonna get to Dead Space 4, so... I guess Isaac has turned into a massive badass. What do they call them? Necromorphs? Let me see if I can pirate this game for PC. I'm kidding. I might actually get this game just because why not? Everybody's just like, this game is beautiful. This game's graphics fucking suck. The graphics are shit.
That was awesome. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Marty Stratton, the executive producer of Doom Eternal. And I'm...
What kind of graphics engine are you using? What's your graphics settings? I mean, your graphics could be 10 times better. Let's face it. If Fallout 76 has better graphics in your game, then you're doing something wrong.
We're not just building a world for Doom, it's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons.
Demons being SJWs.
Will take you across dimensions to locations never seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell to the Sentinel homeworld and beyond.
What? This game was supposed to be a supernatural game, and it's just gone. Was that woman crying?
But Doom is first and foremost about gameplay, and Doom Eternal promises
So it went from like
the ultimate power fantasy.
A paranormal kind of game to a clusterfuck of fuckery.
You are the Doom
That makes a lot of
Slayer,
sense.
The strongest, fastest demon
Deus
killer
Vult.
in existence, and nothing can stand in your way.
To victory.
Absolutely.
Of course nothing can stand in your way. It's a fucking casual game. There's no hardcore mode to it.
The challenge in Doom is all about handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign. Let's take a look.
If it's got like that same thing that Left 4 Dead has, it's called a director, and it kind of caters to your playstyle, I will be impressed. And I will actually consider getting this game a little more then. What the fuck? This looks like a massive arcade game. What the fuck is happening? This is such a clusterfuck of a trailer. This is such an embarrassment. You're not really showing anything about your game. You're just kind of going back and forth between different levels. That was a tentacle hentai monster. You know, just rip out its eye and then shove its eye in its fucking mouth and then watch it detonate.
Thanks.
This looks like a cross between
it's
Portal
so
and COD
important to
Zombies
us at id
and Dead
Software that
Space.
every aspect of the gameplay has
mentioned
real
Portal
meaning
as well.
to you, the player. Every enemy is different, every weapon has a purpose, and every decision you make really counts. The only path to victory in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight with amazing agility, powerful guns, and critical resources.
That's right, I'll tell you, we absolutely
You're basically
can't
God.
wait for you to play it. And some of you won't have to wait too long. If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight...
Oh wow, yeah, thanks for excluding people streaming and watching,
You'll
you
have
fucking
a chance
assholes.
to play it immediately following the show.
There's a guy on a laptop, he's not impressed. There's a lot of people here not impressed. That woman looked like she was crying 5 minutes ago.
But at E3 this week, we'll have Doom Eternal playable in the Bethesda booth all week.
Yeah.
This is a
But
neckbeard.
enough talk. Let's see how it all comes together. And watch as this perfect killing machine goes to work.
Perfect killing issue. You mean God? Oh, here we go. In-game footage with shit graphics.
Charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Launching planetary entry trains. Prepare for turbulence.
Wow, so basically a planet's vagina. Yeah, this is definitely not in-game footage. They're pulling the Anthem at E3 2018 move. Oh, I like an Anthem repeat. I bet you this isn't real gameplay. Huh. Yeah, this is not in-game footage at all. I heard the Minecraft Steve. Ooh! Good sound. Yeah, I wish there was a different option, like a classical music kind of. So you just sit here just slaughtering these mutants with listening to Beethoven. That'd be absolutely hilarious. So he's not shooting the fucking flying vagina. Now he's shooting the vagina that's in the sky. Finally. There's big beefy boy number 7. It looked like a jockey from Left 4 Dead if it was further mutated. Oh, there goes the bat thing. There goes the zombie. Another flying vagina and something that's trying to be a zombie version of a Halo Elite. And just kill that Elite. I like quick scoping. No one's gonna nail it the first fucking time. It takes a fucking 3 or 4 times to nail that perfectly. I like brains. Hey zombies, how do you like your brains? Scrambled? He's almost dead. Is he gonna die yet? So every kill he gets more health. Uh-oh. Chumbawamba. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That really does. There's a blue vagina hovering in the sky. Just kill that zombie. It just showed up out of nowhere. He was just minding his business and decided to kill him. That's discrimination right there towards zombie kind. I think this game is racist towards zombies. Zombies don't hurt people. They only hurt you if you get close to them. Oh, this is hurting my eyes. Jesus Christ. It's not the actual gameplay, it's being so garbage, it's just the light blues. It's just, oh, it hurts my fucking eyes. Fine, back to the dark screen. This game is trash from the looks of it.
Thanks. All right. That was classic. Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks.
It wasn't awesome. That looked like something that they would have done with Anthem.
Excited because
Fake the gameplay and release a broken product.
Is just a piece of what you're going to play this week. Great. Yeah. But I bet a lot of you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home? Well,
sign up to Pornhub.com and get to release it.
Not quite tomorrow.
Shut
Doom
up,
Eternal will release on November 22nd.
Oh, that's still a ways. Isn't that when Pokemon Sword and Shield's supposed to come out in November? Well, that's actually right after Black Friday.
We're excited about that, and we've got something really
Where's
special
that Black
for Doom
Friday
fans.
exactly?
An amazing collector's edition we're really proud of. Yeah.
Only exclusive at E3.
Yeah.
Fucking
that's
Bethesda.
an actual helmet. Yeah, you could wear that thing. This guy's already got it. That's right. Already a badass. He's already got one on. All right. Well,
That's
we've
because you
got
gave
one
it to
more
him, you
thing.
fuck up.
We know
Hey,
that you've been
where's the canvas bags at?
New Doom multiplayer experience. We call it Battle Mode. We've been developing this in-house at id, and it's unlike anything you've played
It's
before.
been 7 months since the canvas
so
bags.
pumped at id to
Where
share this
are
with
my
you.
canvas
This is
bags?
pure Doom, but with your friends. Where two player-controlled demons take on one fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death. This is a first-person fighter, where it's demon strategy.
Everybody in this chat is
versus
canvas
player
bag
skill.
V2.
You know, we can't wait, because we know you'll love the different play styles of the various demons.
I never did get
Because
the
each has unique
special edition of
movement,
Fallout 76, so
attacks,
I don't have
and
any
abilities.
reason to scream for the
We can
canvas
even
bag, but
spawn AI demons
it's just
to
hilarious
control
just
the
keep bringing it
battlefield
up.
and help you take down the Slayer.
86,000 flat
It's
people watching
strategic,
this stream I'm bumming off
competitive,
of.
and it's a ton of fun.
Plus the 2 people
And
watching
we can't
mine.
wait to share more details with you this year at QuakeCon. That's right, a lot
Yeah, this
more
game
to
does look
share
like
at
shit.
QuakeCon. But before we go, we do want to take a first look at Doom Eternal's new multiplayer. On behalf of our amazing team at id in Dallas and Frankfurt, Germany, we want to thank you all so much for your support.
Is it finally
Thanks,
over?
everyone. Thank you.
I'm already bored off my ass. id presents. Are they showing off more Doom? Yes, they are. Jesus fucking Christ.
Demon health critical.
This looks fucking stupid.
Slayer health critical. Slayer killed. Round 2.
Yeah, this looks fucking stupid, I'm not gonna lie.
Demon summon.
No, I don't feel like doing that. Oh, you said hell. Demonetized.
Final round.
Fight.
That looks very uninteresting.
Another round of applause, please, for Marty Hugo and all of our presenters tonight.
Hey, it's Pete Hines. Where are the canvas bags at? The canvas bags. It's been 7 months.
Our studios around the globe that have worked so hard on the great games you've seen tonight, we say thank you. 2019.
And we say, where's the canvas bags?
25 years of Doom. So, to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated to Doom, which we call DoomCon.
DoomCon. What the fuck?
Yeah, see what we did there? We took out the Quake and put Doom. We hope you can come hang out with us in Dallas at our inaugural event in London. If you can't, please tune in online. Until then, go to Bethesda.net for more info on all the games you saw tonight.
Fuck you, Bethesda.
If you're here at E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth. In the meantime, thanks for playing.
Pete Hines, you lied. You said Fallout 76 wasn't going to be paid to win. And then they bring out these repair kits that you can pay money for. It's fucking pay to win. So you turned Fallout 76 to a pay to win. Ooh. Good little woman. Ooh.
At Bethesda, we're in the business of creating heroes.
But the true hero is you.
It's like we hand you this malleable
No, you
clay
treat us
and
like the
you do
fucking
these extraordinary
villains.
Things that we never could have imagined.
Look at all these feminists.
You get to build these worlds and these
God,
communities,
I hate
and you all come in and you
feminists.
play, and you bring these worlds that we create to life.
You help us build
Modern
richer
feminists.
worlds.
The old feminists are terrible, to say the
You
least.
add meaning to everything we do.
We are glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
To the
Are you?
To the heroes.
À la vôtre.
Really?
To you.
I'm gonna have a seizure. Well, they're playing more shitty ass music, so now I gotta commentate over it all. Is that Master Chief? Jesus Lord lovers. This is just fucking wow. Stupid. This is just wow. This music is so bad. Though I am running out of things to kind of say. But now that Ghostwire game looks interesting. I might actually buy it.
That was Bethesda's BE3. I'm back here in the studio, and we've got another about hour and a half of content for you guys with a lot of great games coming by to tell you more about everything happening here at
So they're ending this at 11 o'clock.
Bethesda with Stephen Kenny
11:30.
and Boogie. So, guys, we talked a little bit beforehand about what we expected. Couple surprise announcements, new games. Stephen, what was your overall impression of how Bethesda did today?
Fucking
I
sucked.
think they handled the Fallout 76 situation pretty well, with Todd Howard acknowledging that they had messed up and then offering the kind of improvements people are looking for. It's
But
a little
where's
weird
the
because people
canvas
have been
bags
hearing,
at?
"Hey, we just get human NPCs," but this is what people wanted from the game, and it's a healthy recipe. Give people what they want at this point. So I think they handled that.
Give the
situation
canvas
positively.
bags and we'll
Yeah,
drop
that
the
was-
fucking
that was
thing.
kind of something they had to address. Then
Everybody's
a lot
pressing
of other
F
games,
for respect to pay their
Todd didn't
respects.
show Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6, but we got a couple new games. And we got that Deathloop game from Arcane, which looks pretty
That
badass.
looked retarded.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That game looks stupid.
You gotta understand. I'm coming from playing Where's Waldo for the NES, so that's it's only up from here for Bethesda for me. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. I played it 2 days ago.
This guy's got like
I
a
was
raggy
shocked
ass
at how
mullet.
Really?
It looks
No, I know. I played
disgusting.
2 days ago. Yeah, it was terrible, but I loved it. So I was really looking forward to what they had to announce today. And there's a huge emphasis on co-op, it seems.
32988 does not
with
look
the-
comfortable
I saw,
there.
Right when I saw the fire, I was like,
Boogie
oh,
looks
man,
so
they're
out
going
of
VR.
place.
They're going VR.
Yeah.
And everyone, Boogie here, Boogie Woogie's like, no, they're not. There's no way they are. Indeed, they did.
How dare
And
you
even
assume
with
what he's
Doom, you know,
thinking.
they're doing the battle mode here. We can be Mancubus, my all-time favorite. Like, this is exciting. I love the flamethrower Predator cannon. This is all good stuff. I'm really looking forward to everything that they have in Tokyo. What was it called again?
Ghostwire.
Ghostwire. Yeah. See, I don't know what they're going to do with it, but to me, when I see that, it looks like an episode of Arrow mixed with Infamous.
Yeah.
And if they go
Why
that
are you
route,
bringing
I
the
loved Infamous, I love
SJW
Arrow, it looks
superhero
like
movies in?
MMO.
Are you an
It looks like
SJW
win-win for
yourself?
me. And the presentation was awesome.
Libtard?
Yeah, look, no. Stage looked cool, and again, both those new games just kind of CG concept trailers, but they're brand new IPs. And Bethesda, out of all the publishers, I feel like every year they always have like new stuff. I mean, look at Xbox, where I don't think Xbox announced any new IP throughout their press conference, or at least their first-party studios.
No.
And it's like Bethesda continually sort of seems to at least push on like new things that they're doing.
And that was what was really interesting about the show is obviously they talk about the obvious stuff like Fallout 76, and Elder Scrolls Online, and Elder Scrolls Legends, which is actually a very good card game. Coming from somebody who's obsessed with card games, Legends is good.
Yeah.
But they really did surprise us with some new concepts and some new IPs, and they definitely showed that they continue to believe in the single-player experience, the PC gaming experience, the console experience. So even though they really, I feel like this show focused a lot more on mobile than your average gamer would want, or kind of E3 show or would want, there's still plenty of stuff there for everybody. You know?
And it's that crazy new Orion thing, like mobile, I guess.
For someone that gets hyped for games and announcements, to hear a lot of mobile and the announcement of Orion and the in-depth announcement of Orion.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of it, you know what I mean? But I can understand the importance of it and how it might help gamers who stream, who play online, and such and so forth. So, I mean, I get it.
Commander Keen, it looked like, or something like that?
Yeah, some sort of spin-off there. I mean, we have seen a lot of trailers today, both the Xbox conference and the Bethesda one, where we don't actually see the game.
Right.
And I feel like we've been seeing more of the game in recent press conferences, at recent E3s, and this year might be a little bit
That's what they want you to think, though. That's the problem. Like,
Xbox,
oh yeah, let's show some fake Anthem gameplay.
Right, and I was expecting at least like a lengthy Gears campaign demo. Right. You know, Doom, we got a little bit of a playthrough, but you're right, there has been a little bit of it, and I face that a little with Game Awards sometimes. We don't do a lot of demos.
But it's all a giant advertisement. It's all farce. E3 has become a massive advertisement of deception. The Doom game, the graphics are going to be even worse. The new Wolfenstein game is not going to be what you think it's going to be. It's going to be a massive SJW propaganda piece of shit. Fallout 76 is not going to be good, as always.
Pushed as hard just to meet
the new Elder Scrolls game, people are going to continue to make furry porn out of it.
A game that isn't truly complete yet. So that would be, I guess, the positive way of thinking about it. But it is hard to suss out what some of these games actually are.
It is a plan that still works, though. I mean, obviously, Death Stranding, I still am really not sure what I'm doing in that game, but I know
it's all
I'm
by
going to buy
design.
it, right?
So, and I think
of course you're gonna buy it, Boogie, because your entire YouTube channel fucking depends on it.
Saying to me, you're tapping me on the shoulder. I bet it's going to be ready tomorrow. And sure enough, they're releasing demos. They're releasing free-to-play models tomorrow. Right. Yeah, I bet if you could play Doom today, as soon as
I want to get my hands on Doom.
Yeah, and of course,
right
it's
now,
available to play. They showed a lot of gameplay stuff. I think anything that is ready and ready to go, and what they feel confident in the player playing and trying, it's all there for you. So I was really happy with what they produced today. I think it was a good presentation.
Yeah, no, I mean, Doom was a big finish. And again, this was a year where, we kind of knew most of the stuff they were going to talk about compared to last year. It's like, yes, a couple new projects.
We all called it, though, that Battle Royale. Remember, it was literally just a joke. It was literally a joke, and they made it fucking happen. That is sad. It is fucking sad that they actually did that for Fallout 76. They made a Battle Royale game mode.
Up and active right now, but still added some new ones.
And I did say
I don't know if it was. I don't know if they did it unironically or what.
They don't want to overpromise right now. Like they're going to show you a CG trailer.
The only game that looked
and we're not going to
interesting was that Ghostwire.
States on any of those, I don't think, right?
No.
Yeah, it's like coming sometime in the future.
I'm sure they'll have to field a million questions, but.
Yeah. But it was also nice to see. It was nice to see a lot of enthusiastic developers on stage.
Yeah.
Ikumi Nakamura, the developer. Apparently an artist. She'd done art for Okami and Bayonetta, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Has worked with Mikami for a long time. This is my quick Twitter research during the show. And just her enthusiasm for the Ghostwire project definitely helped.
Ken has got competition with her on stage for sure.
That earnest,
Todd Howard seemed so low testosterone, it was not even funny. It looked like, whenever a man's wearing skinny jeans, he doesn't have a massive dick. His dick is fucking micro. I wear loose pants just because my balls, they're very, very long. They like to sag whenever they're hot. And whenever I'm wearing something kind of tight, like a pair of jeans, I have to have kind of a loose, like a massive amount of room for my balls to fucking, do their thing.
Pretty good showcase.
And whenever they're bunched up and just kind of forced, they like to go down my leg. And it's very uncomfortable because every time you walk, you just feel like your balls are gonna get smashed. Every time you sit, you feel like you're gonna get smashed.
Well, you want some
You ever sat on your
Yeah,
keys
exactly. I
before?
like that. I like that.
It's very
like that,
painful.
Xbox 20, like Elden Ring. It's like you don't.
So I
really
figured
know
I'd just
much
throw that
about
in
it, but
there.
It's like you're curious, right?
Right,
Part of the fun of this is like.
And if somebody's been gaming
The part
for
of the fun,
45 years,
part of the
right?
fun of
That's
this
what I'm
is
interested in. I'm
making fun of
interested in
Bethesda
new.
because they
I'm
still haven't
interested
brought
in
out those
gaming
canvas
for
bags.
45
It's been
years.
7
Dude,
months.
I've been gaming for, I've been, well, since I was a baby, I
was
guess,
gonna say,
right?
I'm like,
Like Atari 2600 got put in front of me when I was 3 years old, and I wasn't good at it, but I was playing.
You got me beat there,
Right. But I've been playing games my whole life, and I want something new and unique, and we saw
You started with Atari? I started with arcade
definitely.
cabinets.
Yeah.
And I'm younger than you.
Some of the innovation they're doing with their existing franchises, like
I went from arcades
the
to
battle mode for
Genesis. I played a little bit of
Yeah.
Atari
Let
2600.
me be the
Did you ever
bad
play an
guy. That's
Atari
how they made it.
5200?
Let me be the DM and create.
I haven't.
It's incredible.
This is a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
Very innovative.
Nice to see new games. I would point out though,
Moved on
almost
from
every game
Genesis
there's a
to
shooter. Right, we
PlayStation,
saw. I mean, I took some photos.
Game Boy
of the LA
Advanced,
Convention Center,
PS2,
put them up on Twitter and on the site.
Nintendo
yesterday.
Wii, or
People were
actually
marking
GameCube
every
and Wii.
poster is somebody with a gun.
Yeah.
There is still a
I
thing
didn't really
with
have
gaming
GameCube for
where
too long,
it's
so
like
we went right to the
explore
Wii
a few
after.
more ways to interact and
I
just
still got
shooting
Super
everybody.
Smash Bros.
I love
Melee
shooting
around here
versus
somewhere. I might
everybody
actually
else.
boot that
But
up.
there is something of
Master
hey,
Hand.
good concept with a gun. Good concept with a gun. A little bit of that. Also, though, I would look at this conference as something
This guy
of
from
an
Talk
indicator
is
of
really
which
pissing me
trends
off.
and which things are fads and which are not.
Just
We
his
see
voice is
continued
annoying
support
me.
for the Switch from Bethesda.
He sounds
I think the
very
Switch is
high.
here to
It's like he
stay,
has no
but
Adam's
mention of
apple and he
VR.
sounds very low
Kind of a worry-
testosterone.
Another worrying sign about
Is he
VR.
transgender because he has no Adam's apple? Oh no, there it is.
I mean, the
It's
best
just, it's,
VR product right now might be the Oculus Quest.
It
That's
pops
sort of
out and pops back in.
with Bethesda.
My Adam's
Yeah,
apple's
they wouldn't
always
be
out.
supporting that platform.
That's why
And
my
then we
voice
see
is
them
so
getting on
fucking
board the
deep.
streaming thing, which is so controversial. There's a lot of
But
people
it's amazing
don't think
how
they
high I
want
can put my
the
voice.
Stadia type.
Well, I can go
streaming
even higher
experience,
than
and we
that.
see
Well, no, I
now
did that
Bethesda-
poll
I
on
don't feel
Twitter where
like
it's
it.
like
Really
60 or
don't
70%
need
of the people in the poll basically said they had like zero interest in what Stadia represented them, and I think part of it, I'm a little more progressive.
Google
on
Stadia is like a
something
fucking
obviously interesting
farce.
whenever it's like until you try it. You said there's that trepidation of like you don't want to lose your control of your games and your console and your
But
software.
it all comes to when it all comes
No, I
down
went to
streaming,
try
the
and
biggest
pre-order
complaints I
the
hear from my
Xbox
audience,
Elite
number
controller,
one,
the
I
new
want
one,
to own my
and
games. I just went
didn't
and
work.
came from a retro
Couldn't-
gaming convention
I said,
yesterday.
"Pre-order
where people
today."
are buying 50,
I went to
$60
try and pre-order it.
copies
Nope.
of old NES cartridges. Those people very
Well,
much
most people
care about
download
it,
all their
right?
games now, anyways, right?
Right, exactly. But that's, I'm already past that point where everything is a digital license for me anyway. So the ability to not have to wait to download it, the ability to jump right in as soon as I purchased it.
But that's the
And so
problem with
that's the
digital
future I'm
downloads. You don't
interested in,
own
but
the
I don't know
game, you
that's
just
coming
own the
out.
right
And
to
when
play
it
it.
comes
It's
to
just a
Stadia or
fucking
even
license.
services for Xbox,
I want to
like
have an
everybody
actual
else wants
physical
to do,
product,
it's
which is
going to
why I
come
still
down
go to
to
GameStop
consumer
and buy
pricing as well.
fucking
If it's a
physical
Netflix model,
games.
they're going to love it. If
DLC I
it's
could give two
a
shits
monthly
about.
fee,
But
similar
when
to
it comes
Xbox
to
Live,
actual
similar to
games
PlayStation,
themselves, I cannot download digital download.
then also having
There's
to
only
purchase the
2
game,
games
but
that I've
never
actually
owning it.
physically digitally
I see a lot of
downloaded.
people bucking
One of
in
them
that
was
area.
Sword Art
So it all
Online
comes
because
down
there
to
was no
consumer
physical
pricing,
copy available,
90% of it.
and Black Ops 4, which I fucking
how would we
regret
grade Bethesda overall?
massively because I spent $100 because I got the fucking season pass for it too.
I
What a
mean,
waste of money, and I never
B
played.
plus, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm leaning.
So if you
I'm
want
leaning
Black
more
Ops
towards
4
an
for
A,
free,
B plus, A. You know, the only thing that could have made it
Give you
A
a
plus,
license
like
transfer.
home run, would have been, of course, more Elder Scrolls. You know what I mean? But you can't get everything. I didn't want everything. I think what
Don't
we got
hold
was
me up
great,
on that.
and
I
said
got 2
before,
people
it
already
makes you
lined up
want
for it.
more. And sometimes that's more important than getting everything.
Sure, yeah, no, there's an art of sort of teasing you with things.
I'm a harsher critic.
Yeah.
and I feel like I spent a lot of time on mobile, and I was hoping.
I
it would be
guarantee
more
you I'm a
for
way
gamers.
harsher critic than you, Boogie.
There's parts of that presser I was just kind of like looking at my phone. So I feel like if Xbox earlier today was a B plus, this is probably a C plus. But that's kind of what I expected from Bethesda this year.
He looks like a
I wanted them to
genuinely
play
nice
it
dude.
safe. I wanted to show his IPs we wanted, and I wanted them to. You know, it seems like they continue to focus on mobile because they know that's the future. They know that's where the money is. And I'm glad we're still getting support.
That's because mobile is pay to win. That's why they're focusing on it.
We're through day one of these press conferences. There's some stuff coming the next few days, but still, I mean, I don't know if there's going to be that big surprise game. I mean, maybe Nintendo will have something on Tuesday. There's Avengers tomorrow from Square that people haven't seen. Maybe Ubisoft has was like, I think you guys reported this.
I'm not gonna be live streaming tomorrow.
Yeah, and,
some
and
of this
they're
E3
like,
shit
Bethesda,
because
I would say is
I'm
kind
gonna
of
be
effectively
probably home
emulating
right
what
around
Ubisoft
7
does,
o'clock.
which
I'll
is
probably miss a whole big shitload of
nurture
shit.
their existing
But
franchises better than they
my
have
thoughts on the
before,
Xbox
also
press
introduce
conference
new
was
ideas.
just
And
it
so
was
I think people
garbage.
count
didn't
on
really learn
Ubisoft
anything
to
new.
deliver
They
some
just kind of
surprise.
said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
and
this
Nintendo's always
Project
good for some sort of,
Scorpia,
you know,
or was it
exciting thing. I
Scarlet?"
still feel like there's some good
It's like,
E3
"Oh yeah, it's
to
gonna be the
come,
best one." It's like,
over the next
nah.
couple of days, despite
You
the
did
fact
not
that
give
we don't
any
know
information on,
yeah,
Project Scarlet at all. You just said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna have this AMD processor, it's gonna have SSD, solid state drive," and then they fucked up, and I caught this immediately when it said, it's like, "Oh yeah, the SSD, it's also gonna have a solid slate drive as well." It's like, but the SSD is a solid slate drive. You
the
fuck
co-op
up.
escape. Yeah, I played it. It's good.
Is it good? Oh,
So it's gonna have two
Awesome.
SSDs
All right,
in
we'll
it?
check that out soon,
Hmm?
guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Makes no fucking
As always,
sense.
we're going to head on over now because you heard what we think, but what does the internet think? Well, Megan. You
Oh
can start
god,
and,
this
all
woman
the
with the horse
feedback on all
teeth.
things Bethesda.
I've been tracking the web.
What are the
Listen
people
to her
saying?
They got a
talk.
lot to say. Joe says Bethesda is bringing
She's
the
got
heat
pink hair,
tonight.
so she's
He was
obviously a
definitely
fucking
right.
feminist.
It was quite a spicy event.
Event.
Legacy was
Event.
so stoked
Should you say event?
about the NPCs in Fallout 76. Like, genuinely so happy and so excited, saying that it's going to be game-changing and they can't wait for the fall to happen. So, hey, I like that positivity. Whoever's the guy screaming at the Bethesda show at E3
What the
2019,
fuck
I
is
love
she
you.
saying?
Please attend every E3 event. You know, that was probably Jeff. He snuck away for a little bit. Might have been him.
I don't care.
Let's
Oh,
see.
blue check mark.
The elegance with which Todd Howard flew through Fallout 76 here is legitimately impressive. Focused on the good, took a hit a little, but kept going. That's Bethesda. They can recognize if they didn't do something right.
Where's the canvas
They'll make it
bags?
right. They're just good like that. Ghostwire Tokyo seems dope. Looking forward to it. This was amazing up until the ramen. And also, this lady wins the Bethesda show. How incredible is this? Love this
cringy.
moment. All right, guys, thanks for contributing
Cringy.
online. Keep up with the hashtag YouTube E3. Want to keep knowing what you guys are thinking about. Yeah, back to you, Jeff.
So
Hey,
cringe.
Strawberry. Yeah,
Called
we
her
got lots
Strawberry,
more
that's
games for you
racist.
guys. So
She might have pink hair, but she's no
Yeah,
strawberry.
we got Borderlands 3 here. We've
She
got
looks
lots
like a
of
rotten
other great
tomato
titles
than
still
anything.
coming up. We've got Blair Witch, which you saw earlier today at
Well, that
Xbox.
game
Live,
looked
coming by to
fucking
talk to us during
stupid.
the Savage Planet, Destroy All Humans. We've got some other great stuff still ahead on
So
YouTube
it's basically
Live
shit
E3.
we already
And
knew.
now, for those
Got
of you wondering
slightly
what
less
happened to the Vault
information
Hunters
than we
after the death of
expected.
the Handsome Jack,
And then
this game
yeah.
holds the key to all your unanswered questions. Borderlands 3. I am here with David and Jason to tell us all about everything B3. You guys have a very busy E3 ahead, but right now we're going to take a look at a trailer from B3, so check it out.
I bet you're wondering what became of our Vault Hunters. After the death of Handsome Jack and the fall of Hyperion, the Crimson Raiders set their sights beyond the stars.
I like
Of
anime
course,
chicks.
Sometimes when you're busy looking forward,
I don't really care for
you
the
forget
comic
to
book
look
style.
back.
It's kind of the game looked good. It's just I didn't really care for the comic book style. What the fuck? Bringing up Borderlands 2 DLC?
This isn't
Oh,
over
shit.
yet. Just tell me where to point this sumbitch.
Oh my god, a fat chick. We got fat pride. Fat acceptance. This looks so retarded. What the fuck? Commander Lilith. Why is every like demon-looking chick named
All right,
Lilith?
And that was the new DLC. This is so cool that you guys have
Are
DLC
people obsessed with, like, Satan or
playable
something?
today in
Go worship Satan. Go burn in hell
Borderlands
for all I give a
2, which is gonna
fuck.
lead into B3, right?
That is right, because we aren't too bright. We decided to do a DLC on top of a major game release.
Insane. All right, well, people are playing that right now, probably streaming it and checking it out. So we'll look forward to that. But of course, E3 is all about Borderlands 3. Guys, we saw a little bit of a
It only took
trailer
them
and
10
Xbox
years to
revealing,
bring out a
new
threequel.
Hunter. And you guys have a big booth here, I know. Lots of people playing it, leading up to the big launch this fall. So what's new from Borderlands 3 at E3 this year?
Absolutely
so you just
nothing.
talked about Mose.
Yeah.
Mose is a character. She has a big mech that comes down that she can summon. We call that Iron Bear.
that Iron Bear has, one of the things we've done is we've worked on action skills for all of our Vault Hunters to have multiple action skills and not just one. So with Iron Bear, we have hard points, and you can see that we can equip like flamethrowers, we can equip mini guns, missile launchers, right? So it's got a little bit of everything for everyone who likes MX.
My God, yeah, there's so much to this game. We're looking at some brand new footage that you guys were kind enough to capture for us of the game. So, knowing that it's coming this soon, it's amazing what you guys have been working on for a number of years around this. And coming out of the reveal, I think a lot of fans were just curious about, the depth of the experience. What can you tell us about, what you've revealed so far in terms of how much more there is to reveal leading up to September launch?
We have really just, and I mean this seriously, we've really just scraped the surface. We've talked about like movement and things like that. You can see some of the movement abilities like handling and stuff like that, but we haven't talked much about artifacts.
So she just immediately got into a mech. Wow, yeah, I like the,
so you can slide and then you can, blow things up when you slide. So there's just a lot to still talk about.
Sure.
A lot of earwax in my ear.
So we've looked a little bit too. You talk about places. You're asking what's new.
Probably should get a shower.
We kind of returned to Pandora, where we saw there the Children of the Vault, the new kind of cult of bandits taking over. We also looked at Promethea, the big city planet there. And as well, one thing that
is that chicken in the back fingering herself?
And E3 is Eden 6.
Did you guys see that?
A brand new planet full of swamp. In fact, here's a little Eden 6.
Okay.
Is Eden 6 here?
No, this is still
fucking voyeurism.
Yeah. We're gonna look at that. It was in the trailer today.
Yeah.
Go to do that shit in the fucking bathroom.
3 new places. We're off Pandora.
You don't do that shit in fucking public.
And I know
if we're gonna do it in public, do it in the middle of the fucking woods where nobody can fucking see you.
Yeah, we talked about earlier.
Kids are gonna do shit. They don't need to see that crap.
When her cooldown runs off, I kind of think of it as the oh crap button. See, I cleaned that up.
It's okay. We're on the internet. You can say whatever you want.
All right.
Yeah. So as
we're on the
you
internet. You can say whatever you want.
Some of the sort of different gameplay, slides, climbing, whatnot. Tell us about sort of some of the gameplay methodology or techniques for B3.
Yeah, so one of the things I think with BL2 that we were looking
how many
at
people were saying the N-word?
What are you really doing? And the moment-to-moment gameplay was really important to us. That includes things like, how we auto-aim, help players auto-aim, sliding, moving. It was one of the big things that we hope, nobody should ever really talk about. We just want people to be in there to have fun and feel like, hey, this feels great. If somebody says it feels great, then we've hit our goal there.
Exactly. Shift codes were a big thing, obviously. What can you tell us about how that's going to expand for
shift codes?
Yeah, we're definitely starting with where we left off. I mean, we already teased a little bit at the reveal event that there's a golden key chest on Sanctuary, which is the ship that's our hub.
This game's probably be pay away too, no, these fuck-ups. I think Borderlands 3 is Epic exclusive, so if it's going to be Epic exclusive, they're going to have a bunch of microtransactions in it anyway. So just expect that.
Even to the golden chest.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's going to be the great hunt for the golden chest, I guess, right?
Fucking little kids coming after them.
The characters. That's one of the things people love about this world. Obviously, the art
style. The only game that looks like you can kill kids.
Amazing characters.
Well, then again, I got killable kids in Fallout 70 or Fallout 4, so
it's
not the only game.
And obviously some returning
if you're going to be an evil savage in a wasteland, you got to be able to murder children.
We have to start in the familiar place. Yes. But there's a new threat. For the first time ever, the bandit clans have been merged together by these kind of very self-important this set of twins called the Calypso twins, Troy and Tyrene Calypso, and they've whipped them up into a cult-like frenzy, and they've also got their hand on that vault key, that last thing that we saw at the end of Borderlands 2, and so Lilith sends you immediately on a mission, you the new Vault Hunter, to go get that back, and that's going to send you on a planet-hopping arc across the universe of Borderlands to chase down the Calypsos, to meet new friends.
I feel like that this is the game that's going to end the entire series.
Right. One of the fun bits about the Calypsos is that they're streamers. We love streamers, but it's just that little play on what's the worst kind of streamer you can imagine?
Imagine if a streamer militarized their fame.
Right. Yeah.
That's why you guys are always like that. That's people.
This is in-game footage. No, it is not.
Humor that you guys have, tied to it with amazing characters and just right from that reveal trailer that Mikey cut. It's just so kind of over the top and fun, and that's what people can expect. So I have no doubt that you guys are playing and having fun with sort of culture in general.
Am I excited for the new COD? Yeah, I wouldn't say excited, but I do have an eye on it. You're supposed to be able to murder everybody, apparently, civilians and all. It's supposed to be realistic in that kind of sense, where if you shoot somebody, it better be a terrorist, or else, you've killed a civilian. I like that idea.
you know, the size of your organization or anything else.
But to say I'm excited for it, the way that SJWs are already targeting it, I've kind of lost a bit of faith in it. I hope that they leave those scenes in. I hope it's extremely violent. I hope it's gory. I hope it's extremely realistic. It portrays the way war actually is, and I'm hoping that it's, you know, really realistic, like scary realistic. And I'm hoping the graphics are gonna be good. I have no hope for the graphics though, to be honest. I'm not gonna expect good graphics. Every COD looked exactly the same since Black Ops 2.
Challenges and other places to explore and other things.
But other than that, I can't say I'm excited for it, but I do have an eye out on it. A game that I really am kind of looking at is like Ghostwire game.
With this franchise.
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 looks good because they got John Wick in it.
And that's why it's great. You
I'm
announced
kind
it
of,
coming out this year. So
I don't want to say excited for it, but
play the DLC tonight, I
yeah.
guess. Yes.
A game I'm really honestly excited for is the Crash Team Racing remake. I'm actually excited for that.
Friday the 13th, Borderlands 3. I'm sure it's going to be a busy summer back at Gearbox.
Because it's got online multiplayer. And it's basically a clone of the PS1 but remade. Better graphics. It looks honestly really good. So I'm very excited for it. It comes out this month, so I gotta go ask the guy I know at GameStop to see if he can cut me a little bit of a deal.
You saw it revealed earlier today in the Xbox
Won't though,
press
but
conference.
he'll reserve
Blair
a
Witch.
collector's
Check this
edition
out.
for me. I know he will. He's a good dude. I like him. That's why I like GameStop, because if you get to know some of the people there, they can cut you a little bit of a break because they're losing money and they need to move units. I've worked in retail nearly all my life. I shouldn't say all my life, but all my working career, I've pretty much worked in retail. And it's very demanding. You need to sell, sell, sell. I mean, it's not just about making profit, it's about selling units. And the way GameStop is they're not really selling. They're not making money, and they're not selling units. They're not moving anything. So, what you gotta do is sometimes you gotta take a hit to your profit, and then just to move units. And once you move a certain amount of units, you can get more, and then you can put your price back up. But it all depends on how many people you can cut a deal for, how many people you can kind of rip off. But I don't want to say rip off, but you know, what have you.
Quiet, boy. We're not alone here.
This game looks stupid.
Stay here, boy.
I'm glad this says in development footage. I'm very happy for that. This is such a weird looking game. It looks like one of those Outlast style games where you're not going to be able to fight. You know, what have you. Oh, I like reaching for that door. Is it behind him? The door just closed right in front of you, you dumbass. Let me guess, he goes through the door and he gets killed. Come on, impending jump scare. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Here comes the jump scare. It's coming for you. Well, I'm genuinely surprised I didn't have a jump scare.
All right, that was an extended first look at Blair Witch, and hopefully you don't scare.
Get close to that chick. I need to see her face.
Bloober team here, writer Basia and production lead Mashik here to talk about Blair Witch from Bloober team. Guys,
she's not horrid looking. She's not the best though. I give her a 6 out of 10.
Revealed to be Blair Witch. Which,
she's not wearing a lot of makeup though, from the looks of it.
But I'm just, we'll get into the game, but I'm curious, like, how did this even come about?
I'm very, very picky. Like, if I have, like, I have a lot of back hair, and a lot of chest hair, and a lot of ass and dick hair. I'm actually looking at getting all of that completely removed, like laser surgery, because
basically,
Of course, when you
at some
shit,
point
you have a
after-
hairy ass,
after
you know.
Observer,
It's
we as Bloober team
very
wanted to,
disgusting down there.
explore psychological
But,
horror even deeper. And at that
I'm,
time,
like, I shaved my
Lionsgate
chest and
was
whatnot
looking
because
for
the way the
someone
hair
to
grows in, it
make a
grows in,
game
like, fucking
with
patches,
lore.
and it's just disgusting
So
to look
just,
at.
you know, just
Like, if I have a pimple on my face, I try to get rid of it as fast as I can. I don't want that shit on my face. Like, I will actually cut it off with my fingernail, if need be. And it doesn't scar. Like, I don't scar easy. Like, on my face, it doesn't scar, so...
let us do what we do best, which is psychological horror.
Yeah.
And, well, this isn't just based on a movie, it's more our own take as Bloober on how the Blair Witch can be expanded.
Wow. So let's get into sort of the gameplay. I think a lot of people are wondering, you know, is there combat in this game?
Yeah, she's probably 5.
Yeah,
but
there is, but it's not a conventional
like,
type of combat.
for me, if I ever had a unibrow, I would get laser surgery and get that shit removed immediately.
Because, you know, you want
Somebody told me that laser surgery is permanent. They use like UV lights or something, but you end up getting like fucking cancer from it. So.
Way of fending off creatures.
It's better than getting tattoos though, because the ink could give you kidney cancer and liver cancer.
Can you pet the dog?
So the more ink you have, the more likely you're gonna have fucking liver failure.
Yes. And I totally believe that
The only reason why I say that, because there's actually facts about that. There's actually facts you can look up. Whenever you have tattoo and the ink's on you, you're actually putting ink in your blood. Some of that ink goes in your bloodstream, and the way the ink interacts with your liver and whatnot, it can actually kill you. So that's why people with like heavy tattoos, they don't tend to. And also, whenever you're like 90-some years old or 80-some years old and your skin's just sagging, there's like, what the fuck, you know? You're not a Yakuza.
It's one of those ones where it's like there's a lot of kind of exploration.
You're not Japanese. Like, Japanese people, they don't, when they get old, it's just their face that gets saggy. The rest of them, they just, it's like fine. Well, and their tits, they get saggy too, but that's a fact of life. But like, the rest of their skin, it doesn't get saggy unless you're fat.
I mean, there are a lot of mechanics
but like every other race, it's just like, nah. Like Americans, our skin, our elbows get saggy, our fucking skin just gets saggy. We look like fucking muck from Pokemon when we get old. We start turning into muck. But yeah, I'm very, very picky, even when it comes to myself. Like if I had a woman and she had like a mole on her face, it's just kind of horrid to look at. I would pay for her to get that mole removed.
So, for example, you have Bullet, who is fully fledged, you know, AI.
Yeah, I would find a way to make that money.
You have your camcorder that you can see right now on the screen, which will help you solve some puzzles during the game.
Okay.
And also, what you said before. So, for the first time in our games, you have ways of fighting monsters.
Wow. Well, it looks really cool, and we don't have to wait long, right? It's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, it's pretty soon.
Yeah, it will be released on 30th of August.
Wow.
Yeah, this year, so it's like 2.5 months.
Okay, and what platforms is it coming to? Obviously Xbox, right?
Yeah, Xbox and
yeah, I guess it would be 2.5 months. Holy shit, this year's flying by fast. Jesus Christ. Cool to see you guys teaming up with Lionsgate. They've got cool lineup here. They got the John Wick Hex. They've got Blair Witch. Like cool developers making awesome properties. Well, thank you so much, guys, for dropping by. This game does not look like my cup of tea.
Blair Witch. All right, well. Speaking of bad, we've got the baddest guy around. What? I'm talking about Shaft and Myth. All day you've been seeing their adventures.
Oh, here comes the copyright strike on my channel.
That's Shaft and Myth together playing games.
This is so cringe. This is so fucking cringe.
Whoa, Alice.
Alright, well, let's get one thing straight. I'm not in your party. You're in mine.
Alright, whatever you say.
Whoa! What's it mean if they drop their guns and shit?
That means you killed them.
Oh, you telling me? I just killed the man with that big goofy ass shotgun. Now I get to take all his shit? And now they're gonna let me dance all over his dead body?
If you want.
Ah, this game is dope!
Most definitely.
Nah, Samuel L. Jackson would not be playing Fortnite. He'd be more along the lines of PUBG.
Up with Sam Jackson. Hit me up on
Everybody's mad.
On Twitter. All right,
this
with all that's
chat's
happened
pretty
so
hilarious.
far, we're checking into
the
what,
chat that I'm
who
bumming
won the
off
day
of.
today, and which games, what you thought was the best. To give us all the skinny on what's happening on the internet, because I'm so busy interviewing, I can't even check my phone to see what people are saying on Twitter. So
why do you want to check what's on Twitter? Who gives a fuck what the blue check marks are
I have
saying?
been counting since the beginning of the show, every single hashtag up until this point. No, I'm just kidding. There's people back there doing it. But We're gonna see who won.
I feel like
E3.
she's got an
Is
STD.
it BE3 or Xbox E3? Drum roll, please.
Well, obviously Bethesda won.
Oh.
Wow, that is.
Goodness. Whoa. I love Bethesda, but we saw that coming, right? We did. We saw that coming. Xbox One. Woo!
They did have a little more time.
She's got that perfect body
They got
shape.
Keanu
It's just
Reeves,
she's
I mean,
very
in
annoying.
Cyberpunk, so you can't mess
Well,
with
yeah,
that.
that's why they
all right,
won.
Well, thank you very much, Megan.
Hooray.
Lots more E3 still
Keanu
to
Reeves,
come.
John Wick
And now,
himself,
to brighten
the man
up
who
our
stabbed
evening, we've
a
got
person
the
to death
colorful
with a
alien
pencil
world filled with
or
weird
pen.
and wonderful
Was
creatures.
it pencil or pen?
It is
I don't fucking know.
Journey to the Savage Planet. Flora, fauna, it's all inside this game. And joining me now is the creative director of Journey to Savage Planet, Alex Hutchinson. Alex, great to see you. We saw you guys last year at Game Awards when you revealed the game. I got to play it a couple of weeks ago. Had a lot of fun with it. And now you're here at E3 showing off demos.
This guy looks like he's getting ready. This guy looks like he's
that
ready to kick some
really struck me about
ass.
the game is that it's bright,
Like,
it's
for
beautiful,
real.
And it's also, you can see it here, it's also just a ton of fun.
Yeah, like we're trying really hard to...
Too bad it's an
different
epic
to everything else on the
exclusive for
shelves, you know?
Like this
what?
guy, when you shoot him and he kind of splinters off, and the other.
Yeah, the old babushka, like you shoot him, he splits
Journey to
into
the
two more
Savage Planet.
with
I thought they were talking about Outer
hands and then
Worlds.
splits again.
Yeah.
It's an earnest comedy. You know, we want people to, you know, to have fun, to explore this sort of crazy place we've built, and hopefully to find a new way of tackling problems and a new way to explore the world.
Yeah, now, you know,
What's with
you've
the
not known each other
can?
for a long time. You've worked on a lot of games. Now you've got your own studio. You got the logo there, Typhoon, to work on this game. People are seeing it, and I said, like, it's one of those ones that's hard to understand until you really play it, because it's such a rich, immersive world, and there's a lot
Don't
of
call it rich and
exploration to it. But tell
immersive,
us, I mean,
just call it
what
kind
is
of
the, like,
goofy.
what are the objectives? What are the goals? What are you trying to accomplish?
Our goal is to find a sort of, you know, what I like to think of as an interactive form of comedy, a new form of comedy, and to let players really be sort of the architects of their own jokes.
Yep.
So the world is as open as we could make it. It's still directed. You can still sort of, you know, follow different quests through the environment. But the goal is to let you sort of find your own solutions to puzzles and to, you know, tip over every rock, you know, turn over every blade of grass and see what's going on.
All right. Well, it's really just, I mean, it looks visually stunning, and again, if people can hear the audio, it's a ton of fun to sort of what you've built. And you have this whole sort of parody level to the game with all these commercials and sort of like the ship and everything. Tell us a bit about kind of the fiction of the world.
So the core loop of the game is you've been dropped here on your own unique world by Kindred.
This is probably gonna be the last interview. I'm gonna go get a shower, go to bed.
And they've asked you to go out and catalog all the flora and fauna in that world, and you can sort of gather resources.
There's really nothing I can really say about this,
and then go
really.
back to your habitat and
Can't really
craft new
commentate
gear that
or
lets you
anything, can't
expand
really.
and explore the world in new ways. And every time you come back, if we don't have a message from your employer, Kindred Aerospace, we play you a bunch of different weird and wonderful ads from the future.
I love that it is kind of emergent gameplay in a lot of ways, but as you play through it, I mean, what is the goal? Like, what are you trying to accomplish at the end of the day?
So there's two parts. The first is you've been sent there to see if it's a suitable home for future human habitation. So you have to catalog all of the different creatures and plants that you find in the world. But very quickly you realize that there's an enormous alien tower on the world that shouldn't be there. And so it sort of evolves into a mystery story. As the player, you're meant to figure out, you know, where's this alien race gone? What is this tower and why didn't it show up on your initial data?
All right, now, speaking of kind of the fiction and the commercials, I know we've got a sneak peek at the first look at some of this stuff in the game. You want to set it up?
Yep, so the first ad is for Grob.
Why did Sony not show up?
Some of the physical props. We got props. We got props, you know, it's good.
They wanted to kind of do their own
in any game,
little thing.
You know, we didn't have a huge budget, so we did the live action.
Morphological
I
food
think
taste.
personally, they weren't really
So
ready
this is the
for
food substance
E3
release,
announcements.
in Journey to the Savage
I
Planet,
think
they have a brand new ad to show you why.
later on
Okay,
this
let's
year, I
check it
think, what was it, like mid-July, they're gonna do their own thing, and then they're just gonna.
The grab-and-go superlicious mega morphological food paste from Suckage Farms. The universe's #4 sustenance resource just got a whole lot juicier with Platinum Slurp Plus, Nutriminerals, Power Booster Edge 20 million. Products anatomically reconfigurable nanoclusters simulate a virtually unlimited number of foods and beverages in your mouth and straight into your stomach for maximum satisfaction with exemplary convenience. With tastes, flavors, and textures like beef, chicken, pork, chocolate mousse, hard candy, chili bacon burger, Sonny mayonnaise, baked ziti, Parmesan cheese, vanilla swirl, Long John donut, Salisbury steak, pasta paisana, buffalo banana wings, horse biscuits, pineapple pizza poppers, lamb spleen, poutine, wonton fecal surprise, cucumber shitwater, nose broth, and literally trillions more.
Yeah, that's good flavor.
Broth,
Oh.
100% artificial food replacement gel sale taking Earth by storm. Don't be a snob, eat with the mob. Replace your food
Don't
with
be a
pride.
snob and eat with the mob.
Retro Cluster is not cleared for non-terrestrial territories. Do not under any circumstances feed to Star Gerbils. See website for details.
And if that wasn't all, we've got a second commercial, right?
Yeah, we've got a second commercial. So there's lots of different ads that are basically for different objects that you can buy if you ever manage to return to Earth. The second one is for your sort of phantom friend that you can create from any sort of waste product you find around your home.
All right, let's check this one out. Journey to the Savage Planet.
Let's see this. Play it!
Meat scraps, fat and gristle finding its way to your trash? What a waste! Or even worse, the toilet? Disgusting! Put a smile on your face using your meat waste with Meat Buddy, the reconstituted cuddly companion from Slimo. Just take your animal-based waste products, rotten flesh, and laboratory-grown proteins and simply toss in the hopper. Choose the number and type of appendages, and in just 4 seconds, your new best friend will emerge, ready to cuddle.
That is horrifying.
The snuggly playmate from Slimo.
Wow. So much fun, Alex. I love that you've got such fiction of the world, and we can't wait to check out more of it. When is
that
it
is
gonna come out?
horrifying.
Very early next year in 2020. Okay. If you want more info, it's Journey to the Savage Planet or SavagePlanetGame.com. Sorry.
All right, SavagePlanetGame.com. Thanks for giving us a sneak peek of all things there. Say hi to the team back in Canada for us.
Appreciate it.
Alex. All right, Guardians, this is a moment you've been waiting for.
Come on, I've been waiting for.
Oh, come on. How we doing, Mark? Good to see you.
Who's the chick and why is her hair pink? She
Good to see you
SJW.
guys. All right, so Bungie's here, guys. Right off the live stream.
Yeah.
I was big. I
Bungie.
saw you and Mark. You guys been
Hi Bungie. You left. What was it? They left EA, didn't they? Or no, they left Activision.
You
left
first of all,
Activision.
congratulations on what's been a big week for Destiny. I know for Bungie as a studio, and we're gonna have a panel. I know on Tuesday here at E3 talking about the future of
She's
Bungie
not that
and
bad
Destiny
looking,
2. Yep.
but I feel like
Can't spoil it
she's
all,
an
but
SJW,
Get a little aperitif.
and I feel like she
Yeah.
whores
Okay, well,
around,
so first of all,
because that's what
you know,
most
let's talk
SJWs
about
do.
Sort of, how things are
I'm getting off a
for
massive
Destiny. Thursday
incel
was a
vibe,
big day
am I?
for news.
Anti.
With obviously the
I don't give a
announcement of
fuck.
partnering with Google.
I do it all in
But
good
then also
humor.
larger,
Good humor.
To me, the larger story is that
More like
free-to-play
shit
Destiny,
humor.
right?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. The way we try to frame like
This
new
guy's got
life
such a
with
very high
varying
voice. Did he
ratings
get kicked in the
right
nuts as a
now is
kid?
in the lens of the greater
Before his
vision for
nuts
what we're trying to
dropped?
do with Destiny, which is
I feel like
build
that's what
that awesome
happened.
action MMO in a single evolving world.
I actually knew a kid who got
And
hit in the balls so
new
hard he
life
actually went to
is
the
one of the steps
hospital.
we're taking to get there.
It's about
And,
breaking down barriers between people and their friends, right? We want people to.
He ended up with a
to say,
very
"Hey,
high
it's time to play
voice.
Destiny," to a buddy,
I shouldn't say
and
very
within
high
15
voice,
minutes,
but
join in on the action,
a high enough
create a new
voice.
character, and
It was a
be right
massive
there
injury
with
he's doing his
someone who's maybe been
skateboarding.
playing for years.
Yeah. Well, you said what I love is that it's connecting everything together, right? And that's part of the thing is like more
Did
ways.
some
for more
damage
people
to his
play.
pelvis.
So obviously you guys announced new content coming, but obviously and moving to Steam. I mean, there's a lot of things that are all
Hitting the balls with a fucking
there
rail.
was a whole big complicated.
Well, you gotta
thing
show
that
those anime
unraveled
titties.
there.
And what was your? I mean,
By show them, I mean
a
censor
lot
them.
of messaging for the fans to understand. Now, a couple days after the fact, do you think how did you find the response from the community? Do you think everyone understands
Bored off your
all the
ass?
pieces of it?
So am
It was,
I.
the response was like overwhelming. There were people at the studio for the rest of the week saying like, we've never had a day at the company that has had that much complexity in the announcement, and our fans just love it. They're super excited about it. I think the next step for us is there's a lot of detail to unpack. Like we're getting a lot of questions around. So how am I going to end up on like? How are you doing the transition to Steam? Like, explain that to us. How's this going to work? Explain the a la carte purchasing better, and we're gonna roll all that out.
Oh, they're moving to Steam.
Like
Oh yeah,
cross
fuck
play
Epic.
Right.
Good on
Another
you.
big thing coming.
I know, and that was all down the wire, and now PlayStation's in that, and it's like lots of pieces of stuff.
PlayStation, Stadia, Xbox.
Yeah.
She can't get a voice in. Holy shit. I take that back, she's not that bad. I take my comment back, she's pretty awful looking.
Yeah, so
Put a magnet up to her lip and just rips everything off. Why are women so obsessed with like face piercings? They think it looks good and it makes them look badass and unique. It makes it look like if you're even close to a car battery, that your entire face would just ignite into a fiery hell blaze. If we were to take a magnet close to your face, your entire face would come off of your scalp.
So it's free entry point, and
Her hair looks very stringy too.
changing the game in terms of trying to make it easier or
She's definitely an
make it
SJW.
more We're trying to just break down the barriers
How
and
many
make
other?
it accessible.
I bet you
for
she's got
everyone.
nipple piercings, and I bet you she has a belly button piercing, and I bet you she has one of those like vaginal piercings too. As disgusting as it sounds, I guarantee she has one of them.
And you're like, oh, you're so far behind Greenberg, right?
I guarantee
Not
you.
to come help you.
And why would they get a nipple piercing too? Don't they know that there's a very high possibility that if you have kids, that nipple will not be able to produce milk. Which, if your mammary glands are able to produce milk, but the milk can't come out, it's very, very, very deadly, I think.
The way we're rethinking
I
about
don't know.
selling the game.
I was
So
told
everything
something
now
like
instead,
that.
for during the entirety of Destiny until now, it's like you buy one thing, then you need to buy the next thing, and buy the next thing. Compounding costs. What
I
we
don't
have
know
now
if
is this a la carte model.
they're
So
still
you
able
can
to
buy
produce
Shadow
milk or
Keep
not with
alone
the
this
nipple
fall.
piercing.
It'll
I
come
know
with
if you
the
get a
season
dick
content, or
piercing,
you
it
can
could
just come
fuck up
in,
your
download the
urethra.
right,
You
play
know,
for free,
the
and if you
thing
like
that allows
season
you to
time, it's
piss.
awesome.
You know, you can
Come in and
fuck
play
that
some
up,
games.
and
You will
you
buy
won't be able to
Shadow Keep
piss
and
right.
that'll
And if you go and you
build
nut,
off
you could
of
actually
You don't
damage a lot of
buy Shadow Keep. You can just
tissue.
play season 10 without owning Shadow Keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So really, so Shadow Keep is if you want sort of the
That full
story
experience.
the full
Yeah.
content, the
Yeah.
full experience. And you guys had a cool teaser last week, trailer, right? Looking
Yeah.
at that. So what can we expect?
Well, that is Shadowkeep brings back one of our human NPCs, Eris Morn, who was in Destiny: The Dark Below. And do you want to cover a little Shadow?
Yeah, you know, you're gonna return to the moon.
If you
but
put a
it's
magnet to her
changed and
nipples, I
evolved.
guarantee you're just gonna rip her
Evolving
tits off.
The world in Destiny is really important to us. The thing that we're gonna be trying
Put
to
a
do
magnet
is
to
more
her
and more.
coochie,
And you know, the place
and
is
a
doubled in
coochie
size, right? And maybe you play Destiny
not
1,
gonna
maybe
exist.
there's lots of new things to discover and
Yeah, keep
explore
her
there.
away from
There are these
electricity.
nightmares
You
from
know,
your past
that shit could arc
are
and just
literally,
annihilate her.
walking, waking nightmares you're gonna have to deal with again in new ways. And something's been unleashed, and it's up to you and your
Just
friends.
say that moment when you're watching porn,
The
you
other
see
thing
a
to say
nipple
about Shadow
piercing,
Keep
your
is
dick retracts.
The burst of energy that
Yes,
happens at the
that's
end
very true.
of Destiny 2 is sort of ushering in what
I'm
happens
gonna plead the
next
fifth on
in
that.
Shadowkeep. So Shadowkeep really is the continuation, that next chapter after the events of Destiny 2's primary campaign.
So as you guys kind of shift the overall model for it, I mean,
The Minecraft Dungeons game looks fucking retarded.
So how are you thinking about that, just in terms of engineering, like
It's like
how
one of
you
the
drop
top-down
content,
sort
obviously,
of shit.
big
If it was
expansions
kind of
like
third
that,
person,
I'm sure those will still
I'd
happen
be
with some games,
kind of.
you know,
I don't want to say into it,
yearly
but
big updates or every 6 months or whatever.
more-
but what do you the in between?
grab my attention a
How
little
is that
more.
gonna
But it looks like one of
play
those top-down kind of things, like
Well, our seasons are a
XCOM
big
style,
part of
and
that.
that's
We have
not
these
my
big
cup of
drops like
tea.
Shadowkeep, but we have tons of free updates to the game to just evolve it. You know, every 3 months.
I'm kind of
we have
shocked
new
that
rewards
Capcom
for
didn't come
players,
in, or
whether they're
Konami.
free or
They
whether
were
they're
supposed to
paid,
release
events
a.
that are happening in the
They were supposed to
world,
release another
you know,
expansion for
moving
Yu-Gi-Oh, a
the
new
story
Arc series.
forward, new activities
And I
that
spent a
come and go
shitload of
each
money on
day,
their
each
fucking
week.
Arc 5
That's
campaign when
really-
they're
it's-
supposed to
we're
drop
trying
it for
create
Switch
a
soon.
place that doesn't feel like a
Yeah,
disc,
they're supposed to be
doesn't feel
updating
like a game,
Legacy
but
of the
feels like a
Duelist.
world, and that means things
Apparently.
evolve and change over time.
Supposed to get a PC,
Seasons are
PS4,
critical.
and an Xbox One update whenever
So
they drop
we're
it
building
on
it all in the
Switch,
model we
but
just busted out this year.
for
with
some
the
reason it
annual
seems
pass.
like
We're going to take the annual pass and push it a step further.
there's been a rumor
With
going around that
the-
whenever they
this is
release it
what
to
the
Switch, it's going to be
third
another
year of
couple
Destiny
weeks
2
before they
is,
update it on
sixth year.
Xbox
Well,
and
Well, in
PC
some
and
ways now it's going to
PS4,
be an
and that
endless number of
pisses
years
me
for
right
Destiny
off.
too, right? 'Cause I mean, that's what you guys are sort of saying, is that it's like, this is, you know,
But
this is the base.
why doesn't Xbox create a thing where you can stream your games anywhere from your console, like kind of like your console be your server, and you can play it on like your phone or something. Just you know, you get like your Xbox controller
I don't really know.
on your
Right now, we're
phone,
just really
like
focusing on- we're making all
something
these
simple
changes
like an
Destiny 2. We're
X,
gonna get a bunch of learning from it, and then
X, Y, A,
kinda go
B
from there.
buttons,
I feel like it's the
directional
world, and
pad,
at some point
pause
it's
and
gonna make
start
a point in
menu,
time where it's like there'll be
and then even the
something
home
new, but
screen.
there's so much
and
opportunity
just kind
there.
of,
And
if
all
you're
that
able to play
content, there's a
games
lot of,
like
new
that,
players,
then
you said,
you should be able to play
so
like
much great
that.
stuff that people have, you know, new people
Or maybe
haven't
come up with
played,
like
to be
a
able to let them re-experience
specific
that.
controller scheme that you could do. I know there was there used to be an app for the Xbox 360 where you could kind of have your own little custom controller you could control from your phone. It was pretty neat. Like you had your left trigger, right trigger, right bumper, left bumper, your D-pad, your stick. You had a specific button to push in, like say left stick and right stick, and
we're still going places.
D-pad
you know, for you guys to be
face
sort of
buttons.
fully independent now, owning your destiny and being able to, you know, like switching, you know, from Battle.net to Steam, like that's a major shift for, you know, that player base.
Yeah.
But it's cool that you guys are able to make those decisions and unite kind of everyone across all these platforms, and then have Stadia in the mix and everything. So it's going to be an exciting fall, I think, when all this.
Oh, I
comes
hate
online.
Fortnite. I hate it too.
Well, I'm excited to hear more. Tuesday, we're going to see you guys on stage
Overwatch.
at Coliseum, and you'll be able to stream that panel.
Speaking of Overwatch, I guess the
live right here on
SJWs are
YouTube,
angry that
it's
Overwatch
noon
is very,
Pacific,
very,
on Tuesday.
not gay enough.
Bungie will be with us, and we'll talk a lot more
Can we
about
just
all these
end
things.
all
You
these
guys appreciate it.
SJWs? Put them on a fucking
Sunday,
island.
kick off E3 with us.
Please.
All right, appreciate it, guys. We're going to head on back to the couch now. He's coming in hot from space. Is the Director of Business and Production Development at THQ Nordic. How you doing, Reinhardt? Good to see you, man.
THQ Nordic.
So we are
What
here
game
to
is he
talk
gonna-
about
what's this game this guy's gonna be talking about?
franchise that is coming back. Destroy All Humans.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
remember-
Destroy All Humans.
I got to remember what year this was, but Destroy All Humans was way back in the day,
1999.
right?
Almost 15 years ago. I think it was 2005, right?
Yep, from the pandemic guys, right?
Yeah.
2005?
And THQ Nordic, it's like you guys
Really?
are, the internet loves
I
you
thought it was
because
older
you
than
have all
that.
these classic franchises that you guys kind of, buy and resurrect. So why Destroy All Humans, right? Which was a THQ game, I think, back in the day.
It was. And the thing was, when we acquired this stuff from THQ, we were like, Destroy All Humans is cool. Like, that deserves to, like, be carried forward.
Yeah.
But back then, like, they killed it. Like, there was no good game out there.
Yeah.
Like, there was some, like, niche fan base out there. But we were like, we liked the topic. We liked the Mars Attacks kind of take on it. And so we, like, over the years, we analyzed it and we were like, yeah, there need to be new Destroy All Humans. And finally, like 2 years ago, we were like, yeah, let's just make it.
Look
And
at the gameplay.
Yeah, so that's actually gameplay footage from the remake.
Wow. So explain to me. So it is a remake of the game?
Yeah, it's a full remake of Destroy All Humans 1. And yeah, so it's not just remastered, it's really created from the ground up.
I got this game for
but
free
like the story and the basic
on,
design is the
Xbox
same.
Game Store.
But like the graphics is fully modern. And also like
the graphics weren't that bad for the
modern
original,
spin on, like,
I'm not
how
gonna
you
lie.
control the game, gameplay elements.
Better Grand Theft
obviously
Auto San
cutscenes.
Andreas.
So that's all like newly directed to really fit modern standards.
Wow. Well, that's cool that a classic franchise has come back. So in terms of the gameplay, I remember obviously there was the stuff we saw in the sort of UFO. There's also kind of a lot of alien action where you're destroying humans.
Right, exactly. So it's, I mean,
Oh, they
it's
still got the
basically
same
Mars
voice
Attack
actors
setup.
went on.
So they're like an alien coming to the planet Earth.
Oh, I'm all for this.
He's sent
I'm
there because
genuinely all
like
for
his
this.
colleague was basically missing in action.
Yeah.
So he has to find him. And they have to go to the planet Earth because they need the DNA of humans to survive, right? So that's the whole setup, really. There's like his boss is basically on the mothership up in space, and he's like giving him commands. They're like the weird, funny dynamics between the two. So it's a really cool like setup and a lot of fun. Like what you would normally not expect. It has this like tongue-in-cheek humor.
Right, that's part of the fun of it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Tongue-in-cheek humor.
Remember the old,
what the
Tim
fuck
Burton
does that even mean?
That's awesome. So where's it? It's a pre-alpha, so it's a little bit further out in terms
yeah,
of the plan?
so like we're in pre-alpha. We're gonna look like we're gonna release in early 2020. We wanted to show it here, especially
Early 2020.
E3,
Holy
because we know
shit, that's
a
not
lot
that
of,
far
like,
away.
fans here,
That's what, like
in the
7
US,
months away?
And it's a very US-based like topic. I mean, like the whole game plays in the US. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so a little bit of a tease, but we'll have to wait a while to play this.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Oh my
it's
God, that's
playable
Chevy
here at
Bel
the
Air.
Keynote, like
Oh.
in South Pole, right? For everybody.
That's an automatic, there's no clutch.
It's gonna take like
well,
early 2020. Right?
All right.
No, that's not a Bel Air, it's a Ford. No, that is. It's got the front of a Bel Air.
That's our mission.
Hey, it seems to be working for you, right?
Yeah.
We're excited to see
Yeah.
more. No, it's awesome. All right, well, Reinhardt, thank
Men
you
in
so much
Black.
for stopping by. Give us a sneak preview of Destroy All Humans, which will be playable at E3. And right now, we're going to take a look at something that was just announced in the Bethesda press conference. This is Fallout 76 Nuclear Winter.
Alright, we're gonna skip this. I'm gonna end the stream right now, 'cause I'm already bored. Fucking nobody cares about the what you call it, the Fallout 76 Battle Royale mode. So yeah, this is my commentary over this. To those of you who've been watching, I thank thee, and I will catch you all at another time. Peace.